What's going on? It's your dog, Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. It's super up. I mean, it's so up right now, dude. And right now, it's an unfiltered channel. We gonna talk about it all. I'm not here to be no Norman fan. I'm not here to be Norman's friend. I'm not here to say good things that y'all want to hear. I'm here to speak on what I've been seeing, man, since this fight week, or it's approaching fight week, whatever. The fight is 1 week from now. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, Junior not fucking ready, dude. He's not fucking ready. And I don't care if niggas is mad. Oh, Art, man, you gotta be objective. I'm so objective. I'm so objective to the point where it's like, nigga, I've been watching this shit for so long, and I just feel bad for Norman. I feel bad for Norman because I've been watching film. I'm not like you niggas who be hating on who's riding on Norman's fucking tip because of nigga southern accent. No, nigga, I'm watching all those fucking fights, man, and watching them shits, nigga. He ain't ready. The kid ain't ready, dude. He's a good fighter, but he's not ready. And this is a big step up in competition. And Dev's gonna show you niggas. He's gonna show, bro. It's gotten to a point where, like, I swear, I said I'm starting to feel bad for the little nigga Brian Norman because I've been watching the film. The nigga defense is trash, head on the line. He don't know how to close the gap. And on top of that, this nigga is struggling to make 147. He's gonna make the weight, but his performance is going to be shitty, nigga, because these niggas out here in Saudi bullshitting, jump roping in the fucking parking lot, in this hot ass parking lot. Niggas surviving off of fucking saliva and thoughts, nigga. Straight up. Niggas out here cutting weight, surviving off of saliva, thoughts, and fucking Brian Norman Sr.'s Instagram lives. That's what the fuck niggas is surviving off right now. Niggas is not ready. Their team is so inexperienced, bro. This is gonna be a learning lesson. It's gonna be a learning lesson for the dude. Yeah, niggas in Saudi right now surviving off of fucking saliva and thoughts, nigga. Straight up, straight the fuck up. I swear I'm not joking, man. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, we gonna get these rolling papers. Oh, never mind. They right here. Perfect. Perfect. Niggas out here fucking jump roping. Nigga, them jump roping ain't gonna save this little nigga, man. Fuck all that jump roping for, bro. Nigga, what's up with all this fucking jump roping? Nigga about to get schooled. All he know is fucking some jump rope, nigga. Everybody celebrating this shit. Ooh, look at him. He's working hard. Jump roping. Niggas don't even know, man. It takes more than just jump roping to beat a high skilled fighter, bro. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Whoo, what's that? Thrax. It's that ATL Shouty pack. That ATL Shouty pack. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh. This that ATL shit. About to just take one hit, feel like a nigga at the Cascades. Shout out to my niggas in Georgia, man. But no, we gonna cook. We gonna cook for sure. Nigga, BFTB and Champ Side, they've been cooking this nigga Brian Norman fucking resume, bro. They have. I didn't even have to do that, man. I really didn't. Because y'all know me. If I did that shit, niggas gonna say, oh, Art, man, you a hater. You a hater, some more shit. I don't even got to do none of that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't even care about his old resume. What I care about is that he's actually here, he done something which put him in position where he's fighting Devin Haney. So I cannot knock him for that. I can't knock him from that. But I can't be a fool to ignore the peoples that he fought in the past. So I cooked his resume months ago. Nigga, that resume garbage. It's garbage, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Resume is garbage, but it's okay though. It's okay though because he's here. He has a belt. He did everything right to get a belt, right? Say he beat Jin Kasaki though, nigga. Man, Jin Kasaki, nigga, they got Jin Kasaki sparring at a fucking train station right now in Japan. I swear I'm not joking. This nigga is literally sparring at a train station in Japan. And this nigga's one of his biggest wins that we supposed to be like, oh, well, look what he did. Look what he did to this guy. Nigga sparring at a train station right now, nigga. Like, what are we talking about, bro? This nigga a whole punching bag. Jin Kasaki's a walking punching bag. Jin Suzuki, Jin Hyundai. So 100% I seen that shit earlier. Like, bro, and the Norman fans, they don't want to repost that shit. They don't want to repost how your man, one of his biggest wins, is sparring at a fucking train station. Like, and we supposed to be like, oh well, Devin Haney and Jin Kasaki are, one and the same. They're similar, so this is a the right step in the direction to help him beat Devin by fighting guys like Jin Kasaki. Yeah, fuck out of here, dude. And I swear, y'all gotta understand when I talk like this. I'm talking like this because this is boxing, man. No more, no more of that. Oh, I like Norman's southern drawl. I like Norman's southern accent. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Skills pay the bills, and he about to fight Devin Haney in 7 days. So, nigga, what we talking about here? We talking about skills, or we talking about the way a nigga talk? We talking about skills, or we talking about a way a nigga talk? Because y'all niggas fall in love with a nigga Southern draw. Ooh, he gonna be a star if he beats Haney. If nigga, we ain't trying to hear no fucking ifs, nigga. Fight night, all that talking is done. None of that Photoshop talking, none of that, oh, Dev ain't got nothing for us. Nigga, all that shit's super dead. Super fucking dead. Said he got skills, but skills not on this level. Not on this level at all. Nigga, oh, Dev's in trouble because Norman is young and black. Like Dev ain't fucking young and black too, nigga. What we talking about? Said Uncle Elroy gonna be mad at Norman. Yeah, nah, he. The reason why I ain't agree with that yet, because he ain't Uncle Elroy yet. Wait till Norman Senior cash that check. Then he gonna be all in the motherfucking videos. You know what, Dev? My son, he fought Dev, and Dev is really a Hall of Fame fighter. Watch how the nigga switch it up. Watch how he switch it up. And it's okay though, cause I don't mind that at all. But watch how he switch it up. Niggas gonna be like, well, my son, he took that risk and he fought guys like Devin. He fought a Hall of Fame fighter like Devin Haney early as a youngin, you know. So my son is ready. It's okay though. Said Dev only 26. And Dev loving this shit right now. I love that face off. Cause he's loving this shit, man. He talked about it. He talked to Chris Mannix about it. He said, man, I'm older than this nigga. I'm fighting somebody that I am older than. Cannot fucking wait. Said he already started wearing stunner shades like Bill Haney. He's done. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, watching these niggas hard like bro, like a hawk. Oh man, and all the shit that senior saying, making my they didn't know today's Sunday here is Sunday morning. They make my confidence they ain't know higher. It's gonna be open. And we had to make a special call, baby. So guess what? Work don't wait for nobody. Work don't wait for nobody, baby. Work don't wait for nobody. All we need is space and opportunity, man. Yeah. They on the way to open it up. Hey, if they don't come, guess what? We still out here getting it. This shit don't stop, man. Niggas still gotta cut way hard. Story of who Brian Norman Jr. is. Oh, let me tell you something. These guys, they swear they some old school throwback Rocky running up the hill ass type of niggas, bro. Just because he jump roping in the motherfucking the garage, the parking lot. And I'm trying to tell these niggas, it's like, bro, I get it. The struggle makes a good fighter. You know, I understand that. But sometimes it's not always the case, especially when you're fighting somebody who is skilled at the highest level, nigga. So this is not gonna cut it. Jump roping in the parking lot, bro. Surviving off of saliva and thoughts, nigga. That shit ain't gonna cut it, bro. Said they do a lot of jump roping for somebody who apparently don't got to do much to cut weight. I'm saying, bro.
Said Bill's character, man. The Bill's character. Cause what they is, they soft. Soft. Ah, man, I need a gym. Ah, man, cut the AC up. It's hot as hell. We are in the desert. It's hot as hell in the basement. Let me wipe my camera off. Y'all be talking about my motherfucking camera and shit. Wipe my camera off a little bit. Shit still ash. It's all right. We're in the basement, man. We're in the parking deck. Not even the basement. We're in the parking deck. The work is complete. Champ sweaty. The motor has been taken. They didn't ever show up and said, this show we're going to be able to take for 20 minutes. Nah, we good. This straight. Yeah. We work overtime, man. What time is it? What time is it? 4 o'clock? Three what? 3:19. 3:19.
Said he do all that jump roping. Doing all that fucking jump roping, man. Niggas don't want to hear it though, you know. They don't want to hear it, man. They don't want to hear from me. That's why today on Twitter, man, like I don't even be trying to argue with people no more because I will tell them something and they'll say, "Oh, Art man, you just full of shit. You don't know nothing." And then they'll start asking real questions, the same questions I've been asking. Like, damn, how is the weight cut going over there? Damn, are you really gonna be perform really well after this shit? You know, fans will say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm crazy," and then they'll hear their favorite reporter ask Norman them the same fucking questions I've been asking, the same shit I've been saying. I'm tell you right now, their team is just inexperienced, bro. They're inexperienced. They're working on motherfucking hope and prayer, hoping that Devin Haney comes in on off his game. I really would have gave Brian Norman a better shot if this fight happened before Devin Haney fought Ryan Garcia, because now they're fighting a very focused fighter who's like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm gonna fight my fight. My defense is gonna be on point. I'm gonna get the strongest, the fastest I've ever been. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna fight my fight. I know what I gotta do to win. I'm levels above this kid. I know what I'm gonna do. That's the type of fighter they're fighting right now. A fighter with the fucking Mamba mentality. A nigga who's been at Saudi. He don't have to worry about if the gym's gonna open up in Saudi. Nigga been over there. Niggas been plugged in. Nigga, the gym know these niggas. Man, the gym owners know these niggas, man. Here, Mike Tyson Club, hey, come and work out all fucking night. Meanwhile, these niggas showed up late, showed up to the gym. The fucking doors is locked. These niggas trying to act stud. Oh well, we work regardless. Nigga, you out here fucking jump roping in the fucking parking lot, bro. Like, niggas ain't cutting properly, bro. Niggas not cutting properly. Niggas is bullshitting. The dad is on fucking Instagram at the fucking mall throughout the fucking day, bullshitting. Niggas is bullshitting, bro. Y'all bullshitting. And niggas want to sit here and say, oh, Art man, why you picking Devin? Why am I picking the nigga that was already out here 2 weeks ago with fucking weighted vest on his fucking on his legs working out, sharpening fucking tools? Man, you should have been hollering at the manager. Hey man, the champ is coming to work out. We need you guys to be down there. The gym should already be open and ready by the time we get there. No, these niggas bullshitting at the mall. Said Lunge and Norman getting smoked. They banking on that knockout, bro. Man, if I'm Dev, I'm letting that nigga like just blow his load in the first 3 rounds for sure. Let that nigga feel like he got some type of opportunity. Just let that nigga gas out in the first three. First three, just swinging for the fences, thinking that you got a nigga fucked up out here. And then after that shit, just put the beats on this little nigga. That's what you got to do. You got to do fighters like Tank did Frank Martin, which is you got to let a fighter who's clearly needs to move out of this division. You let that fighter Go in there with some false confidence for the first couple rounds. Oh yeah, you're in there. You're throwing your punches. You think you're landing. You know you're doing your thing, and then after what, like the fourth, fifth round, you say, okay, all right, now time to show levels on this guy. Then you just go in there and cook him, embarrass him. That's what Haney got to do to this guy. Just let him blow his load in the first 4 or 5 rounds, and just style on this little nigga. Show this little nigga, bro. It should not even know. It's really not even that hard to gauge for real. These fans, these Norman fans, bro, they're really wishing on a star. They have no fucking game plan. No game plan, wishing on a star. They're hoping Devin Haney is fucking damaged. Just like the last fight. And they're not gonna tell you this, but last fight they assumed this nigga was just damaged. They assumed niggas was just damaged. So they just like, oh yeah, we're gonna win because this fighter's damaged. Like, man, you niggas is fooling. Look at that. Yeah. They said it's Photoshop. That look Photoshop. He said it's Photoshop. Fight week, less than 6 days, 7 days. That look Photoshop. You want he said the shit Photoshop. That look Photoshop. He said it's Photoshop. Fight week, less than 6 days, 7 days. Norman. Niggas not even thinking about y'all not even thinking about it for real. The kid, he's not even a kid. That nigga a grown man now. Grown ass man. He's not draining himself no more. He's already been skilled. He's been skilled. Y'all know this. I was just watching Lomachenko versus Haney before I went out, and ran my plays or whatever. I was just watching that fight, right? I'm looking at him like, dude, this guy is skilled. And you mean to tell me he was doing this while drained? If he's able to beat pound for pound fighters while drained, what do you think he's gonna do to an inexperienced guy now that he's fully hydrated to the way he's wanted to be at? What do you think is gonna happen really? And then you can't act like Brian Norman's just some fighter that's just never been hurt before, or he's never been stunned, or nobody ever was able to expose his defense. Can't act like that. Niggas can't act like that at all. So, but they are. They're saying, hey, Haney can't punch, Haney can't do this, Haney can't do none of that, all the whatever. And like the guy, old Peace on Twitter. I keep on telling him, I'm like, bro, I'm really starting to question you niggas boxing knowledge. Who keeps on like bringing up this Ryan Garcia shit and thinking you're going to. That's the version of Devin Haney you're going to see in 6 days. I really question you niggas boxing knowledge because you niggas are speaking on that shit as if it was a fair a fair fight and Dev just came up fucking short. Man, that ATL pack, that ATL shouty pack, man, that shit it's already kicking. It's already kicking. But look, it's like this. Niggas is basing everything off of that Ryan Garcia fight and saying, oh well, it was a clear 50-50 fight, and he just came up short because he had the wrong game plan. Never mind the pads. Never mind the nigga being overweight. Bro, we seen fights get canceled for guys being what, 2-3 pounds overweight. This nigga Ryan was like 3.5 pounds overweight, bro. Then they're 4 pounds overweight and on the fucking sauce. And these niggas talking about, well, it was a 50-50 fight. Or maybe they're saying it was 50-50 because Ryan being on that sauce versus Dev, that's considered 50-50 because Dev is so fucking skilled. But nah, they'll never admit no shit like that. But anyways, These boxing fans, they're like, oh well, look at the Ryan Garcia fight. Look at the Ryan Garcia fight. They're never saying, well, look at the Boa Chica fight, or look at the Randall fight, or look at the Cuevas fight, where this guy got hurt. But hey, they don't give a fuck. He's a puncher. He's a knockout puncher. Like power's the end all be all. Like, man, sh- I thought we boxing fans, man. I thought we've been watching boxing for a long time, bro. How many times have we seen bro, Paro beat Matias? Paro beat Matias. Matias killed the man in the ring. I synced it. I'm on my ARA, my ARAM shit. I synced it, nigga. I seen this guy, Matias, kill a man in the ring. God bless that brother's soul. Right? Right? He fought Paro. Paro's not known for being some just super KO puncher. Nigga, it was written that Matias was going to just knock this nigga out, run right through him. No, what did Paro do? He had a fucking game plan. He said, "Well, let me outbox this fucking monster puncher. Let me not be afraid to take it to this nigga, but box smart." What y'all gonna say? Dev ain't a fucking Paro? Because when I say, well, Bivol fought better beef, and that's another situation where a guy with less power beat the power puncher. They always say, well, Dev ain't that. Well, you gonna say Dev ain't Paro? Is the trolls gonna say Dev ain't Paro? Because Dev cooked Paro in sparring already. But I'm saying this to say that. I'm saying don't just rely on power because we've seen in boxing where guys who are not super punchers beat guys who are punchers by having a good game plan, by boxing smart and not becoming a sitting target. You know, a lot of these KO records comes from guys fighting people who are sitting targets, people who just sit there. Man, I seen, like I said, I've been watching this shit. I've been studying this shit. I watched Brian Norman versus Santillan, right? Santillan really, he went into Brian Norman's in his grill right in the inside, and he threw a left hook off top, pop Brian Norman. Brian Norman's just still just sitting there. I don't know what the fuck Brian Norman. He probably felt like this guy can't punch, but he sits there and he's taking another left hook and then another left hook, and it turning Brian Norman's head. I'm like, bro, why are you sitting here eating these punches? And then I thought to myself, well, Santillan, why are you just sitting here after you just threw that shit? Why are you just sitting waiting for this nigga to counter you? So I'm thinking to myself, like, one would assume that Devin being a accurate puncher, he's gonna hit, but he's not gonna sit here for Brian Norman to plant his feet and counter. Like that's not gonna happen. And a lot of Devin Haney haters or Brian Norman supporters, they don't even understand that this guy gets a lot of his power off by planting his fucking feet. If you cannot plant your feet and land on Dev, you're not gonna affect this guy. What are you gonna do when Dev is fucking boxing you, hitting you with a jab, 1-2 down the middle, and then he's already gone? Or he hit you 1-2 and he's dipping under and he's rolling over. He's pivoting under your punches. He's pivoting around you, having you fucking reset and turning you. What's gonna happen then? Niggas is not thinking about shit like that. They're drunk off power like this nigga's Deontay Wow. Man, you niggas love power so much. Why aren't y'all big Deontay Wilder fans if y'all love power so fucking much? Because that's the man who had all the fucking power. If there's anybody who had a puncher's chance in boxing, it was Deontay Wilder. And you niggas hated that nigga. Y'all said he had no skills. But now, Brian Norman, y'all just love this power shit. Damn the years of experience Devin has. Damn the years of fighting guys at the highest level. Fuck that. Brian Norman has power. Nigga, man, I love this boxing shit, dude. I really do love this boxing shit because fans can go into this fight thinking one thing and it could be a different situation. Like myself, I can be thinking one thing and it be something different. But you guys are so 100% sure that only one person can get hurt in this fucking fight, bro. And I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, if y'all watch the fucking footage, like I've been watching the footage, you wouldn't say only one fighter's can get hurt in this fucking fight. And that's why I ran back the face off with Dev and Brian Norman, and I love this part. It was very, very, very telling. And niggas, fans, they clip everything negative perceived about Devin, right? So, or negative that they say about Dev, right? But they never clip certain things like this. And Dev is asking niggas to remember this and clip shit like this. Remember this day. Listen to this. And this is for fair use only. YouTube, this is for fair use only. Wait, but you sit in the I have to demonstrate. Hey, sit in the pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me, boy. I learn you something different. I ain't even talking about just the power, boy. That's their timing, boy. That's that speed. That's that IQ. I'm gonna catch you slipping on your pimping. What about put you down? You can't. I can't. Boy, you ain't got nothing in the glove. Remember this day. Remember this day. Nah, that's just funny. He asked him. He said, "Man, Brian Norman said, sit in the pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me, right?" Yeah. Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, well, anyways, look. Nigga just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sit in the pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me. So he wants Dev to sit in the pocket with him or whatever. You know, and Dev already never minded that shit. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Right? Right? But the main focus of the conversation where I wanted to speak on was when Dev asked him, what if I put you down? What if I put you down? This is shit that Brian Norman fans and so-called boxing analysts, they're not asking this question. What if Devin Haney puts this nigga down? Why are everybody going into this fight thinking that there's just absolutely no way that Brian Norman can get hurt by Devin? There's absolutely no way Brian Norman can get punched by Devin Haney. I don't understand this shit. But, you know, they're just going into the fight thinking, oh, niggas is pillow fisted, niggas can't punch. And that's why Dev is telling this nigga, hey, remember this shit because y'all was just saying the same shit about fucking Regis. And I know y'all like to say, oh, Norman not Regis. Yeah, Norman isn't fucking Regis. He's not a two-time champion. But yeah, they say Norman ain't Regis and all this shit, right? 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 But Devin Haney, a lot of niggas was saying, "Oh, Devin can't punch. Oh, there's nothing Dev can do can keep Regis off of him. There's nothing he can do because he has no power." This is shit that fans said, and you can't tell me I'm fucking crazy. You cannot tell me I'm lying, bro. I have the fucking receipts. Niggas are saying there's nothing that Devin can do that can keep Regis Prograde off of him because he can't punch. What happened in that fight? Niggas, not only did a nigga get dropped, nigga got stunned several times in the fucking fight. And if Dev wanted to push the button on that nigga, he could have stopped him for real. And we know that. So we're not gonna act like, oh, the nigga can't punch. He can't punch. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Like, that's bullshit. Y'all know it's bullshit. But, you know, it's cool to hate on Haney, or y'all think it's cool to hate on Haney, even though niggas ain't getting no fucking paper off this shit. Only people making paper off this shit is fucking guys like Showbiz. But yeah, niggas is like, oh, it's cool to hate on Haney, so I'm just gonna keep on running with the narrative instead of actually paying attention. Like, you know, the last time he moved up in weight and he was, you know, somewhat comfortable, he was able to hurt his opponent and drop the opponent. But they say, oh, you know, never mind that. Norman ain't Regis, but we can compare fucking Devin to Jin Kasaki. We can't listen to these dumbass Norman fans. We can't compare Norman to Regis, right? Or Jojo Diaz or any of the fucking fighters Dev fought in the past. But we can compare Devin Haney to fucking Jin Kasaki, who's sparring niggas in a fucking train station. Like, what we talking about here, man? Oh, let's never compare that. But let's compare fucking Dev to fucking Jin Kasaki. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear that shit, dude. Boxing fan. Oh, you're just a maniac. No, nigga, I'm just a boxing fan with some fucking sense. And I'm not using my hate towards a fucking boxer to cloud my fucking logic as a boxing fan. Stupid ass niggas. The fuck? Man, you niggas hate Dev so much. a nigga said Dev fucking stamina is questionable, bro. Questionable. And niggas is listening to what the fuck this nigga talking about. When the last time y'all seen this nigga gassed out? But this nigga said Dev is fucking questionable. And niggas hate Dev, so they just rhyme with that type of shit. Yeah. Said facts, because they convinced themselves that Haney's pillow fisted with no chin. Like, all right, man. And Norman, remember, nigga, you gotta fight Dev. That's what Regis was trying to tell this nigga. You have to fight Dev. Not these stupid ass niggas online who talking about a nigga can't punch. Nigga can't punch, but niggas is going to the hospital after fighting this nigga. Make it make sense. Like I said, nigga, outside of fucking Twitter and making art, I work in healthcare. And I understand. I hear it all the time, especially bills. Nigga, nobody goes to the hospital just to rack up fucking hospital bills. Nobody goes to a hospital that's out of their fucking network to get an ultrasound or a CT or any type of imaging after fighting somebody. Nobody does that just for the fuck of it. They're getting hurt and they're saying, hey, I need to check myself out so I don't have any internal damage after fighting this nigga. But no, I should listen to boxing expert account with fucking Muhammad Ali as the profile picture, but this nigga's fucking 13 in fucking Colorado talking about, oh, Devin can't fucking punch. Man, stop listening to these stupid ass niggas, man, these kids. Because Brian Norman, you have to fight Devin, not these fans. And Regis was trying to tell you, you have to fight him. So stop listening to these stupid ass niggas saying a nigga can't punch or you can just walk him down. You can just do this to him because he has no chin. All right, man. All right, man. Whatever. And I'm not here to convince nobody. If you can take what I say and just trash my opinion, it doesn't matter. And I try to tell people on Twitter all the time. It does not matter. You don't have to agree with what I'm saying. But just when this shit happened, don't be on Twitter and be like, "Oh, well, I didn't see this coming. I've never heard anybody say anything like this. I've never heard somebody say that. Maybe Brian Norman being at this weight class for too long might be too bad for him. Like we just seen, you know what I'm saying, tonight, where somebody trying to be at a weight class that's not their weight class get cooked. Eubank staying at a weight class for too long or not cutting weight properly can result in you looking like shit in the fight. And I'm not saying we should all expect that, but don't be surprised. Don't be on Twitter like thinking, "Oh, damn, I'm surprised that he looks shitty." You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised that, he's not fully acclimated to the fucking weather and he uses that as a fucking excuse. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, "Oh, I've never heard anybody mention anything like this before." Right? See, I realized a while ago that majority of boxing fans are completely idiots. I thought MMA fans were bad. You know, What really, what really convinced me that a lot of boxing fans are low key stupid, and I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them because there's some real people like y'all in the chat. Those who support artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. You know what I'm saying? Those people, y'all niggas is pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all here tonight. Them other niggas, dumb as fucking rocks. These niggas talking about, they're still talking about how can a point billigram, a fucking billionth of a gram, how can that help you or whatever. Not even trying to do the research that, hey, the reason why you're seeing that amount is because this guy was cycling. This guy was trying to flush the shit out of the system. And we caught him right at the last minute, which was, they made him take the test before the fight and the results came back after the fight. So yeah, niggas like, nah. Niggas today still saying, well, it was a billion for gram. It didn't help him. So you stupid ass niggas want to believe that a nigga will put his fucking career in jeopardy for something that he does not need. All right. And then with the fucking Rolly fight, these niggas they say fuck Art Man. Fuck Bill Haney. Rolly's just a fucking killer. And that's the reason why Ryan looked like a fucking pedestrian out there. Stupid ass niggas be trying to argue me this shit every fucking day. Fuck you arguing about this shit. Ryan don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. Niggas specifically. He don't give a fuck about none of you dumbass niggas. argue another black man about this shit. Stupid ass nigga. That's why we looking at y'all like we different. I'm different. I ain't saying I'm the realest nigga out here. Damn. I ain't out here defending no fucking racist drug cheat. Fuck you niggas wasting your breath defending this nigga for every day. Oh, it wasn't the
Nigga,
pigs.
that's what niggas was programmed to do, man.
These niggas want to tell me, oh yeah, performance enhancing drugs did not enhance a nigga
Don't matter.
performance. Like,
Hey,
what the
it's
fuck you
like
talking about?
look what Spence said. Everybody forget. Look what Spence said. He tweeted a couple months ago. He was like, I really could be taking PEDs, taper off, and come back and kill somebody. Remember when he said that?
Yeah. And niggas, oh, I don't feel that. You just
It's
making
like, dog,
excuses, nigga.
even when you're cycling off, people think, oh, well, the drugs is out of your system. No, you still have the full effect of the drug. And they keep talking about he was 1 billion with all of this bullshit. But the official report is he was 60 times over the fucking limit. And then even if he was 1 billion, nigga, it's called fucking cycling.
Like,
It's called microdosing.
he's on
That's what you're
film.
supposed to do.
He's on film flushing that shit out of his fucking
Masking
system,
his shit.
dog.
Exactly. With the
Masking that
IVs.
shit, flushing
Like,
his system.
but
Some more shit,
everybody
bro.
they gonna come at you confident as fuck. Bro, it was only a billionth of a gram, bro. Shut the fuck. You just told me you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But it is what it is, man. It's what it is, man.
I
My
know.
brother Norman finna get cooked. Fucking know.
Shout out to everybody in the chat though. So my dude said facts they flushing the system and we watch them use the IV, green IV. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, brother. Straight up.
Yeah, bro. Like even
Said
if
they
he
believe
did have
Taco
one
Hat's
point
word.
billionth of a gram,
Said the
what does
lawyer
that
came.
mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like I read the fucking responses, the statements from Ryan's lawyer. Them niggas was willing to fucking settle out for anything. They was willing to
Anything,
settle.
nigga.
They was willing to settle because they had no fight. They had no fight.
Bro, Ryan was a boy, all that shit he was doing on the internet, and then they started to that all that shit is affect, bro. I think
And then people be like,
all
oh,
that shit.
Art man's just a Haneyack. I'm the first person to tell you. I disagree with Devin Haney. Nigga, I would have sued
Hey,
fucking Ryan
I
ass
think they can
still.
come. I think they still can come back with that shit. Like
Nigga, like what? Niggas
all
talking
of the
about, oh,
shit
Art
that
man
was
believe he
said.
agrees with everything with Haney. No, nigga, I would have sued Ryan ass to this day. I don't give a fuck what you niggas saying on Twitter. Nigga, my
Because
kids
remember,
would have been eating off of Ryan, nigga.
it's a civil suit, so it's like everything can be brought into it. Like the shit that happened after,
It's a oh bro, it's
all of
so
that shit.
easy because you know why it's so easy? Because the people who's supposed to be governing the sport already
Fuck
agreed that
they
he
exactly
violated. They already
right.
agreed that he violated. So nah, nigga, they don't have to look too far into it. Well, the New York State Athletic Commission says this
Yeah,
guy
you
cheated,
guilty, nigga.
so guilty. Well, Ryan, you have to pay this amount of money. How much you guys want to settle
Now
out
we
on?
bringing this shit to civil court now.
Right, it's that, bro.
Like
Dev,
nigga,
listening, Dev. See, because Dev is young. He's still young. You know,
right,
I'm
he
30.
young,
You know what
right?
I'm saying? I'm 30, so I already been through that type of shit. And I don't give a fuck about no social media. You can tell he's younger, so he still follows social media. You know, he's an athlete, and you know, people. You know, sometimes that shit can get to you. Oh, I don't want to sue. I just want to settle in the ring. You know, people calling me, you know, a bitch for suing and all that shit. I'd have been like, damn that. You niggas gonna hate me
Oh,
regardless. I'm getting money. Fuck you talking about.
that's how you know these niggas don't really be. They don't really be like that. Like I don't care what niggas say. Nah, you care what niggas say, man. But Bill
Niggas
understand.
care.
Good to have a pop like somebody that's really gonna give you game without no charge. Like your pops, like nigga, that's nigga. We can get money, life changing money from this shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I think they still gonna come down the line with that shit. Like
You see
all that
everybody
shit.
talking about they want to fight Devin. Shout out to my dude Harlon Boss. Everybody's talking about how they want to fight Devin. The guy who just beat Scoob, he talking about he want to fight Dev. All these niggas want to talk about they want to fight Dev. You know why? Because they know that's the guy. Everybody's
Yeah,
talking
nigga.
about him. That's the reason everybody's talking about him.
I'm trying to get paid.
Hell yeah, Dev's the talk of the fucking town.
It's
He
just like
definitely is,
Eubank.
man.
Eubank was just trying to get paid, man. Just like his ass. He trying to get paid. Fuck, he don't
Then
give a
because
fuck.
Dev in the face of boxing. Bro, I
Oh yeah.
know it, nigga. My YouTube analytics, the reason why I'm about to get a fat check from Google is because we talking about Devin versus fucking Norman. They love this shit. Y'all love this shit, man. Boxing loves Devin Haney. Love and hate him. They love to talk about him. For real.
Love hate
Love
relationship.
hating that nigga. Niggas who hate on Dev, they get the most likes they ever got in their whole fucking
Oh,
uh
career.
time being on social media.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They like, man. I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to get further. I'm trying to further myself, man. I gotta
I got
jump on the train.
like this fucking white dude. He told me straight up, Jack Alter, white dude. He told me some, yeah, man. I just talk about Devin because that's just buzzing, man. His name's just buzzing, and I get a lot of likes and retweets. Like every time he retweet the Ryan Garcia fight, that should get like 100 retweets and shit like that. They
Yeah,
like that
exactly.
type of shit.
Right. They love it, bro.
And then they'll turn around and say, "Oh well, I low key secretly like Dev, bro. I know he's skilled, bro." But what you saying? You just need some money that bad, bitch ass nigga. You want to put
Nigga
some spare?
sick.
You want me to put some spare change in your cup, bitch ass nigga?
But that's how showbiz is, bro. Showbiz is
Right.
shameless. That nigga's a shameless nigga, boy. That nigga be man, like he be trying. Then he be trying to like talk it down, like that's not what he do. Like, nigga, what do you, bro? Just
It's
own it,
super
nigga.
shameless, but I'm not mad at the hustle. I get it though. I've been getting it. That's why I always say at least he's getting money out of it. You niggas ain't getting no type of paper out of this shit.
Yeah, niggas like him, Southpaw. I don't know if Southpaw can get no money though, but he doing something. He always making a fucking video every day. But that showbiz for sure. He showed niggas the way. Showbiz. Showbiz laid the blueprint for these niggas. Now everybody trying to follow the blueprint. Ryan Garcia really still don't fuck with him, publicly at least.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia don't fuck with Showbiz like that. He built his whole name off of
Nigga, he told
defending
all
Ryan
them
Garcia.
niggas. All bro, Ryan told this nigga Showbiz, not Showbiz. He told what's that nigga Two Tone. He told that nigga, man, you fat, you don't got no wife, you need to go get a woman. Stop talking about me or some shit. Man, that shit was like, bro. When I seen that shit, I said, damn, bro, like that shit's bad. But now he's starting to realize that Ryan ain't shit, so he's switching it up a little bit. But it's like, damn, nigga,
I
y'all
think he
waited
see
for that.
Ryan
Y'all
ain't throw
waited for
him
that
no
type of
bone.
shit. Y'all waited for. And you see when Ryan lost to Rolly, that's when everybody wanted to distance
Yeah, he
themselves from
don't care.
Ryan. You niggas
Nah,
is hoes. You
I
niggas
think
is real hoes, man.
I think Showbiz seen that he ain't throw him no bone. Like Ryan wasn't fucking with him. Like nigga, I didn't really compromise and shitted on the fighter who did the right thing, not cheating and coming in overweight. I shitted on him for you and nigga and damn near hypnotized the whole generation of this shit. And you ain't even fucking with me. You don't say my name. You don't shout me out. You don't mention me on Twitter. Like
But he
so,
made
he
his he
like
made his money off of YouTube though.
he
That's
made his
the
money though.
name of the
So
game.
yeah, but
What about what you doing?
Hey, but what I wanted to talk about was this though. Nobody, bro, why nobody clips this part? They always clip, oh, Dev, he wanted to sound like Floyd Mayweather. Why y'all not talking about how Dev said, hey, man, well, remember this. Remember we had this conversation right here.
Sit in the pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with boy. I learned you something different. I ain't even talking about just the power, boy. That's their timing, boy. That's their speed. That's their IQ. I'm gonna catch you slipping on your pivot. What about put you down? You can't. I
that's
can't.
the
Oh, you ain't
beauty
got
of it.
nothing. Remember that thing? Remember this?
That's the
You said, what
beauty
about
of it.
put you down?
I'm gonna catch you slipping on your pivot. What about put you down? You can't. I can't. Oh, you ain't got nothing to
I
go.
love
Remember this
that.
thing? Remember this thing? Come on.
That's the beauty of it, man. That's the beauty of it. Don't nobody pay attention.
Hey, they mad at Devin for real. I ain't gonna lie, that's just funny as hell. That
Now, I
violate.
don't,
If you
this the
violate,
thing,
you
man.
I'm gonna demonstrate. Yeah, I hold on because I get it. I get it. Because people keep on tagging me in that Floyd Mayweather when he said that shit. Bro, at the end of the day, it's funny, bro. It's some funny shit because Floyd said it. Niggas want to be like Floyd. Of course, everybody wants to be like fucking Floyd, bro, who's a fucking young boxer in America. Even fucking what's that guy name? Vargas, who's fighting now on top rank. This nigga just did an interview. Yeah, like Floyd Mayweather said, you gotta just do the hard work or whatever, some bullshit. He's quoting Floyd and all this type of shit. These niggas want to be like Floyd, bro. So of course niggas gonna say some shit that Floyd said or Durst want to do some shit that Floyd has done. And it's all love. Not saying that nigga don't got his identity, but it's just funny. It's funny as
It's
shit.
just it's just when Haney do it, it's different,
It's a problem. Oh, this nigga wants to be like Floyd. I mean, why would you not want to be like the fucking best boxer in the last 20, 30 fucking years?
It's just when Devin do some shit. It's just like with the before the Ryan shit. What was they saying? All they could say was, "Oh, he got clipped by Linares." That's all they could find to say. You know what I'm saying? So they're like they
He
gonna
got
hype
clipped
that
and
shit up.
fuck. He got hit. He didn't get clipped. He
Everybody
got
got
hit.
clipped. Like everybody, exactly. Everybody. You
He
get
he
from
got
Floyd
hit
Mayweather's Ab
and
Judah.
he still won. Bro, he whooped this nigga ass so bad he still won the round that he got hurt in.
Like these niggas is weird, man. That's
But
just something to
anyways,
say.
that's just
Something
funny,
to
man,
say.
because that's just funny because this nigga he's like, man, remember this shit. You said I can't drop you, I can't put you down. Well, what you think about that, B? You think Dev can't put him down?
Yeah, I think he put in there because I've seen him get put down before. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. I don't want this is I don't feel like that's the game plan. That me personally, that's not the game plan. But he can hurt Norman. Hell yeah. Well, it might.
That's with this fight right here, it's like this. I'm not saying that Norman, you know, I'm sorry, I can't even say it. I can't even do it like how niggas be doing on Twitter. Oh, Norman can
Well,
win. No, I'm sorry. This nigga ain't winning shit. He about to get his ass kicked, y'all.
yeah, he not winning, man.
I'm
But I
sorry.
man,
He getting his ass kicked. I have so much confidence in this fight. You know why? You know why? Because I've been watching this fight. I've been watching. I'm not even just his past fights. I'm watching the training that he's doing now. Everything. I'm watching his father, his head coach. All of the. I'm analyzing all of this shit, bro. The only way Brian Norman wins this fight is by wishing on a fucking star. For real. He got prayed to the boxing gods, man. Because this about to
I
look.
say, man,
This about to look
Devin,
like one of those sparring matches where you like, damn, this nigga getting his ass kicked in sparring. This guy's just levels above this guy.
Devin can win this fight. He can make it a stinker, man. He can make it a bad. He can make it what? He can make it like the last fight.
Somebody
He
talking
can
about
do that
If
easily.
Devin fights like his last fight, he's gonna lose. I said if Devin fights like his last fight,
He
y'all know he can fucking win, right?
he can do that
It just
easily.
would be ugly, but he would win. Devin won 12 rounds to fucking zero in his
And
last
what's the
fight.
name of the game? What's more important than any fucking thing? Winning,
Winning,
nigga.
winning, winning, nigga.
So fuck what they say. I'm finna win. This is not a street fight. You're not nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. I'm finna win. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't know the shit about boxing. No way. Eat a dick. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna do this little nigga how I want to do him. You know what I'm saying? But I think he can still hurt Norman. I won't be surprised. But my opinion, that's not the game plan. He finna go in there, put a boxing clinic on, 12 round UD the nigga. His face gonna be fucked up though, of course. But stopping him and all that, nah, I don't see that. He ain't never been stopped. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Devin gonna be the one to stop.
Who stopped Norman?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm not. Here's my thing. I'm not banking on a stoppage, but based off what I seen though with that sparring, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why they talk about some. Oh well, he beat up Conwell. Conwell old in fact. All right, nigga.
yeah, that shit. I want to see that shit, boy. Like, God damn, I want to see that shit.
I
But
seen the shit, nigga. I'm trying to tell you,
yeah, I
niggas,
want to see that
man.
shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, Devin, he gonna fuck Norman up. But
Bro, I'm trying to tell folks. I seen the shit, man.
yeah, I want to see that shit. I know it's gonna come out eventually, but it might not. Shit, that should come out 5 years from now.
The reason I know exactly why. I know exactly why Haney is them not showing that shit off. You know why?
Oh yeah, they still cool with they still cool with dudes. They don't want to
They
do that shit. But
not just cool with the people that they smart. It's that This type of
before he gets.
this type of shit would change the
The reality is,
this type of shit would change the
Oh
odds.
yeah, oh yeah, for the fight too. Yeah, all that shit
It would
over.
change
But
the
yeah,
odds
right.
for the fight. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
right now, yeah,
I
yeah.
totally understand.
Oh yeah, we ain't dropping no sparring for no fight. Hell no. Before a fight, fuck no.
I'm
I just
watching
want to see that
Vargas.
shit,
Oh
man.
damn, it's the last round. I wanted to see motherfucking Ryan Garcia 2.0 fight.
What you watching?
Uh, you know it's a top ranked card on Tubi right now. Them niggas fighting on Tubi.
What? What the fuck? And I wonder where they was fighting at. That nigga Bob said, "Go to Tubi, fuck it." God damn. I was watching Vargas De La Hoya shit, and she was like in '02. No face. Shit, man, they really think, man, that nigga Devin finna go in there and be like Centillion or Sasaki, or they think that nigga finna go in there and just sit in front of that nigga the whole time. Nigga stupid. They don't really think that shit though.
You seen Dev talking about some niggas think this shit Photoshop.
Yo,
He's looking pretty strong, pretty solid for 147. Look like he's cutting the weight properly. He's in the gym. Notice that he's in the gym and he's not in a fucking parking lot.
well, you can't take shit, bro. Brian Norman Senior say for fucking serious. Like, man, you know that nigga had Brian Norman only got to cut 5 pounds.
See, y'all dumbass niggas don't know. He go cut last minute.
Yeah, we know niggas cut weight. You know what I'm saying?
He
Late,
go
but
cut last minute, and y'all proud of that.
it's just the shit he be saying. Like man, all right, but your son said something otherwise, bro. Nigga said he had trouble making weight a couple times, but according to you, this nigga just the most ultimate disciplined nigga in the world. Boy,
This nigga say he
I don't think
cut weight
they don't
last
believe
minute.
they see that
Nigga,
Devin like yeah, that
bro,
nigga
they
in
don't
shape.
understand. Bro, it's not about just cutting the weight.
Fuck no, it ain't about just cutting weight. Cutting weight shit just for the contract, nigga.
Bro, they got
Cutting
this
weight
nigga
so I
in
can
the,
get paid.
they got this nigga Brian Norman in the fucking
this quit being soft out there.
in the parking lot jumper rope. They talking about, oh well, they said not bad for a man that's supposed to be having a bad weight cut by him jump roping.
You gotta fight, nigga.
Call it tonight,
Fight
man.
after that shit.
What the fuck time? 3:30, 3:40 in the morning, something in the morning, 3 something in the morning.
Bring yourself and fight.
Man, this quit being soft out there, spacing up.
He's you know what senior, he just happy to be out here, bro.
Just want to
Yeah,
shit
man,
me.
I said that shit like
He
some
said
weeks
with
ago.
the
I was like, man, I hope you out here making weight, nigga.
have like an
And
explosion.
Niggas just
it's
happy to
like
be out there, bro.
Get all right.
that shit, that shit, yeah. I said that shit, man.
So it looked like these niggas. So instead of getting to work out and properly cut weight, these niggas is just in the park. They just spent their whole time in the parking lot jumping fucking rope.
See, this is what real champions do. They didn't know today
Niggas,
Sunday,
man.
it's Sunday morning.
It ain't nothing they can
Nah,
do, man. Ain't nothing they can
I
do.
love this watch this shit, bro. I really do. I just don't. The reason why I'm laughing and I'll be pointing all this shit type of shit out, it's not to say that I expect a drained fighter. Y'all denying it, everything that I've been saying. So after this fight, I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear that you guys had troubles making weight. Y'all being out there in Saudi was difficult. The gym was
Nah,
closed.
man, it's gonna be a
I don't
million
want to hear none of
excuses,
that
nigga.
shit.
It's gonna be a million excuses. You gotta expect that.
Today
'Cause it's
Sunday,
Devin
it's
Haney, you
Sunday
know what I'm
morning.
saying?
They ain't know they
Ain't
supposed to
gonna
be
be a
over.
million excuses,
Yeah,
bro.
big special call, baby. But guess what? Work don't wait for nobody. Work don't wait for nobody, baby.
Work don't wait for nobody.
They gonna say he was too young. They gonna say
And
all he had
they're
was
gonna say, well, look
power.
what you said, Art Man. Art Man, you the one who said that Brian Norman was green. You're the one that said Brian Norman was struggling to make weight. So Devin shouldn't get credit. No, no, Devin should get credit because you niggas said that Devin is just a bitch. He got PTSD. You niggas became doctors. You niggas became doctors. Y'all got MPI numbers and some more shit. Y'all talking about some, yeah. Devin, I diagnosed Devin with PTSD, a level 3 PTSD from fighting Ryan Garcia. So therefore he's gonna lose, right?
But
Doctor,
you gotta look at
Doctor
Turkey
Boxing
too.
Expert Twitter account.
Turkey ass too, man. Turkey, they all betting against that nigga. Really, they all bet.
Nah, I
Everybody
don't
betting
think Turkey
against that.
betting against Dev. I
Nah,
ain't gonna sit here and say that.
Turkey
I don't
want
think he
that
betting
money,
against it.
man. Turkey want
He signed
yeah.
Dev for a three fight
I
deal,
know
bro. I don't think he want Dev
exactly.
to lose tonight. I mean this week.
This what I'm saying. I'm saying this what I'm saying. Turkey don't got no allegiance to none of these fighters. That's what I'm saying. In the beginning, I felt like he, you know what I'm saying, he was cool, but no, Turkey don't got no allegiance like that. He's trying to get the most eyes possible. You know what I'm saying? The most eyes looking at this shit that he's trying to build. And Devin fighting the power puncher after everything that he went through, yeah, you know that's gonna attract a lot of eyes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he gonna throw the money out. You know, but he don't understand. Like, yeah, nigga, Devin is that 147 welterweight division, man. Let's go. But that's all I'm saying. Turkey ain't got no that nigga. He still fucking with Ryan after the nigga said fuck all Muslims. Like he trying to get eyes.
The inexperience is showing, bro. The inexperience is showing. Dev's in the fucking gym working. He's posting clips like, nigga, I'm in shape. I'm in shape. I'm working. I'm cutting weight. I'm on weight properly. Nigga, we just finishing up the final tune. You know, we tuning up, right? Meanwhile, you niggas is talking about, oh, we gonna wait till the last minute to cut weight. Y'all letting the dad, y'all talk about Dev and his dad doing all the talking.
Come on, man.
Y'all let Norman Sr. doing all the talking. He's not the fighter. He's not telling you that, hey man, I low-key feel kind of crazy as shit right now. I'm hot as fuck. I'm fucking dehydrated like a motherfucker, and I'm over here jump roping in the fucking basement, in the fucking parking garage. And my team, nigga, he gonna have to get a whole
Nah,
new team. Why the fuck? Why your team?
some of that, man.
Why
You
don't
gotta
your
stop
team
reading
have a
some of
fucking
that
gym for
shit.
you to be working out in right now? You the
Nah, some of
champion.
that.
You're the fucking
Nah,
champion.
some of
Why
that
don't your
though, man.
team have you in the fucking gym working out right now? Why does your team
That's
have you in
money,
the
man.
fucking
That's
parking
money.
garage, bro? These niggas is not
That's
asking these
money,
type of
man.
questions. This ain't no fucking movie, bro. This ain't no fucking Rocky. This ain't Rocky 2. This ain't Rocky 3. This ain't none of that shit, bro. Why the
That
fuck
goes.
is your
That's top
fighter
rank.
in the fucking parking lot?
Top rank, and that goes with they ain't got the money, man. They ain't got that yet. That's what they trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got that backing yet. You're right. Nigga supposed to have a gym. Nigga supposed to have unlimited access to the gym. All type of shit. A chef. All type of shit. But niggas ain't there yet.
Where's the
Ain't
old
even if
girl
they done
page?
beat Devin.
I want to tag her. The white lady that Brian Norman manager.
What the fuck are you
I'm
doing?
definitely about to tag her ass. I'm about to find her right now. Straight up.
They gonna fire her ass. They already got her
They
planned
gonna
right
fire
now.
her ass. But they probably got this
Resignation
nigga in some
papers.
type of fucking stupid ass deal. These niggas don't even know what the fuck they be signing, bro. She
Top
probably got
rank
that
put
nigga
his name
Brian.
on a motherfucking decline.
Nigga talking about that's
Like
just
they
how it
they
work. That's just how it work. We just gotta sign a contract with Top Rank. What?
crazy. Crazy. Nigga tell you, nigga, that's just damn, okay. If that's just how it work, I'm just saying it's fucked up. Like, I got the right to say that. Hey, nigga, it's fucked up, nigga. That shit don't sound right. Yeah, man, you right. They supposed to have all that shit, man. Unlimited access. to a gym, to all type of shit. But
I want to get motherfucking Brim up in here.
top rank. I don't give a fuck about they fighters.
Brim gonna come
They
in here
got the
with the big
money.
eyes. Talk about Artman. Artman.
See, you don't
Hey, you see that nigga
understand.
was talking respectful.
Brim gonna be
You
like,
see he was
well,
talking
y'all don't see,
respectful.
see, art man, y'all don't understand. See, actually, jump roping in the parking lot, the temperature in the parking lot is really better because when you're in the ring, I seen Norman do this in the past, so this is good. This is good. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't be trying to hear that shit.
You
Everything
guys don't
Norman
know
do
anything
is
about
fucking good.
boxing.
You niggas don't know nothing about boxing. See, y'all niggas is just fanboys. Jumping in the parking lot is good. It's good. You guys just don't understand that.
He's
The fuck out
hungry.
of here.
I asked Brim, I
He's
said, hey
hungry.
man, why you ain't with the team, bro? Why you ain't in Saudi, man? You're a part of the Norman team, right? He
That
ain't
nigga
had nothing
wish.
to say.
Nigga wish he was over
What,
there.
bro? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
After they lose, they gonna cut him out. He gonna cut his ass off completely. We gotta focus on other things, brother.
Hey, Art,
That
man,
nigga
it's
Brim.
crazy. My bad, B. Go ahead. My bad. My fault, B.
My bad, you good. I was just say he gonna start fucking with Devin Haney.
Nah, man. Hey, Art, man. Hey, Art, you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. What's going on?
I don't know if everybody knew that you had the best apparel in the game, man. Did everybody
I
know?
know artbandapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game, and I look forward to painting this beautiful picture on Sunday morning. I look forward to it because a lot of people say, Art man, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when Devin Haney does this and Devin Haney, nigga? What are you going to do when I'm enjoying my time painting this picture? Are you guys gonna come shop on artmanapparel.com after the fucking fight? Cause y'all care about my
Nigga gonna be
well-being?
non-existent.
Or y'all just gonna shut the fuck up? So
Hey,
stop asking me what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Just disappear.
it'd be so crazy, right? I just like my guy who's a great boxer of mine sent me something in my inbox a little earlier. It would be crazy if Devin Haney stopped this dude with a left hook because he can't get out of the way of left hooks at all. That would be crazy, right?
And his ass. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good
If
ass
you go
performance,
back and
man.
look at that Jinsaki fight, the Randall fight, the boy that put him on his pockets, them dudes was all cracking him with left hands, and not just one left hand move out of there, put the defense up. They was whop, whop, whop. It was just wide open. I'm like, bro, you a sucker for a left hand.
With that lunge and shit, yeah, that gazelle hook, yeah, that shit good. If that's what's fucking around, I ain't gonna say it's gonna put Norman down, but yeah, he gonna be checking him all night with that gazelle hook. You know what I'm saying? Because he
Man, it
do that
ain't
lunge and shit. He gonna try to get his offense in by trying to get close to Devin and lunging in and all that shit. He gonna be there. He gonna be getting checked.
well, this what I seen. My boy sent me on the book. The nigga was on the ropes and was getting caught. He was trying to do that pocket exchange like he liked to do. He was just getting caught with the left hand. Bam, hooks. Bam, bam. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
ooh.
with Santillan and Sasaki, right?
And
Right.
I'm like, bro, you can't get
He
out the
just he
way of a
just all
left
he
hook.
just
It's
be coming.
over.
He just strong and durable, so he be coming out of them bitches like he be winning the exchanges, but he still be getting like tagged the fuck up. Like goddamn, nigga, like, do you
Well,
got some defense?
we did the film study, and in round one, Jin Sasaki hurt that dude to where he had his hands down. He was visually hurt in the first round from guess what? Hooks, left hooks, just bam, bam. I'm like, man, this dude can't. He don't got no defense, bro. Unless like my boy Arce, he blocked with his teeth.
Yeah, I
He
think
do.
in the Sasaki fight, he kind of got gassed a little bit early, like because Sasaki
Yeah.
started kind of coming and getting teeing off a little bit in some little part. I think it was like the second or the third round. So he kind of started teeing off a little bit. And then they was just trading back and forth the rest of the fight until he knocked him out. It's like the whole point is this nigga defense his ass is damn near non-existent, you know. And going up against somebody who's as skilled as Devin is when it comes to offense, his combinations, his pot shot and his jab, his body work, it's like, man, that's why I say, man, his face gonna be fucked up, man.
See, people
Face
neglect
gonna be
because
fucked up at the end of the
I
fight.
haven't seen a lot of I haven't seen a lot of people bring up Devin's body attack. Devin Haney got a nasty body attack, bro. It's one of the
He got a little
best.
bag, bro. He got a bag, bro. He got a little tool bag, bro.
Cause all they bring up is the damn jab, and I'm like, bro, that dude leads with hooks. It's like that dude, man, footwork. When he fought Jinsaki, bro, if you go back and just look at Jinsaki feet, don't look at nothing else but Jinsaki feet. That a whole fight Jinsaki didn't have no feet. His legs were spreaded too far apart. He was tripping over himself when he
Man,
threw
he was on some
punches.
macho shit
Yeah, when he threw
with his
punches,
face.
yeah, right. When he threw punches, his feet wasn't like his feet
Hmm.
wasn't even right. And I'm just like, man, who is this dude? Like this dude is terrible, bro. I got better footwork than him.
He was on some macho shit, man. I'm gonna go toe to toe with this nigga, see who the toughest. I'm like, you stupid. You
Right.
Devin ain't finna do that shit, and he's still the toughest. But I don't have to do that. Like, I don't gotta
Right.
do that dumbass shit. I'm not gonna fight you like that. That's what you want. That's what you expected.
You know, I went back and I watched the Randall fight, man, and I just watched Randall clearly just outbox the dude. And I'm watching and in the Jin Sasaki fight and the other fights, Brian Norman hitting these dudes flush, like boom. And they just walking through it like, man, this dude ain't got no power like that. Like he ain't got the power like when he touch you, you just falling. I think that dudes be so out of position, you know what I'm saying? That's when he put him down because Quentin Randall didn't get knocked out at all. And he was catching Quentin Randall on
10
exchanges
rounds.
sometimes.
And went 10 rounds with Quentin Randall. It's like the Sasaki shit. Everybody when he caught Sasaki, Sasaki's stupid ass tried to do what Norman did. He tried to do a stab. Norman did a stab jab to the body, and then Sasaki tried to do it back. Like he did it. He stabbed him to the body, but he let his right hand down and left his
Right.
chin exposed, and he got caught with the fucking hook.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
So
It's
it's
just like Santillion. Santillion coming from this nigga blood gushing out this nigga face. He's still coming forward.
right.
So it's like, yes, he gonna knock these niggas out because they stupid. Like they stupid. Like,
Boy
yeah,
Chica,
he gonna knock these niggas out.
I watched him quit against Boy Chica. I think his name is Boy Chica, right? Boy Chica? Am I saying that right? Boy Chica? Whatever the nigga name is.
Boca
The dude
Chica,
that
yeah.
dropped him. I watched him quit in that fight talking about he couldn't see. Bro, you walked clearly out of the ring. You walked clearly out of the building, bro. You quit in that fight because it wasn't going the way you wanted it to go. And since it was under the
Yeah, he was
necessary rounds
somewhat
to make the
boxing.
fight legal, it was out of there. Like
Mhm.
and go back to the fight. Brian Norman Jr. is slow. Like everybody, they see this his shots and they're whiffing up out of the way. There's no speed behind this. So I'm like listening to people say Brian Norman got speed. He got speed. And the craziest thing I ever heard was dudes was really saying, "Oh, Brian Norman don't have to knock Devin Haney out. He can just outbox him." When has Brian Norman showed you he can outbox anybody?
Niggas is stupid. Niggas is saying Brian Norman got the best, he got a better jab than Devin. No, my like, bro, y'all just need to shut the fuck up. Stop exposing yourselves and shut up, man. He's quicker than Norman. He's quicker than Devin. He got a better all type of crazy ass shit I be hearing and seeing on the daily, bro. I be like, what? Like, come
Right.
on,
But
man. But it is what
it's
it
a
is, man.
delusion. It's a delusion and the hate that you have to deal with these fans because they're really not Brian Norman fans. And he soon, come the fifth, sixth round, he's gonna know that they wasn't with him in the beginning, bro. It's over with. Matter of fact, it may even be the third because they're gonna see how the fight is going, and you're gonna pretty much see either Haney's gonna stop him in the sixth or seventh round, like I got it, or he's gonna box him to a UD, either 11-1 or 12-0. Easy. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, people think, yeah, it's no other way. He's not gonna let that nigga get too many rounds. Like this, he can't. Like I'm no, like this gonna be a high UD. Or yeah, I don't think he's gonna look super like I don't like I said, I'm not ruling out. He's not gonna knock him out. But he could stop him. But nah, I'm not banking on him. Brian Norman never been stopped, never been knocked out. You know, he been stopped in sparring, I heard. I heard Boots stopped him, and he
I'm
confirmed it, but
We
I
already
don't
we
think
already
he gonna I
seen
don't
we already seen him get beat up on in sparring, or not. I would say beat up on, but he didn't look the best fighting a boxer. So
mm-mm.
I wouldn't be surprised, man, if Dev goes in here and actually hurts this guy because one thing I
Yeah, I
noticed
think he can hurt
from
him.
watching from boxing for
Hmm.
a long time is that if you stay at a weight class for too long, the effects will show. And based off what I've been seeing for the past uh, three fights from Brian Norman, I believe that that's starting to show. That's starting to show, which is a prime example. The fight with Cuevas. With Cuevas, when he was fighting Cuevas, he hit him with one. No, he actually hit him with two left hooks. Cuevas hit him with two left hooks, and he hit him right on the side of his head. And immediately, Brian Norman's legs got the watering,
Man, they
shaking.
went from under
You know
his
what I'm saying?
ass. Under him.
Felt like his legs came from under, and he's looking right at Cuevas. And I believe this is my belief. You don't have to believe it, or I'm not saying you have to, but my belief is that comes from not having enough fluid inside of your brain, around your brain, from cutting weight
Oh yeah, that's what I
and trying to
said. Yeah,
rehydrate.
this ain't got no water.
So you being at the weight class for too long, that can affect your chin. That can affect your chin. That can affect your legs, your equilibrium, all that.
Man,
But what do I know, right? What do I know? They said I don't know anything, so
well,
that's just one
well,
example. And then
everybody got can know that shit.
another example, Brian Norman in that fight against Jin, he was throwing a lot of punches in that fight, but he was already breathing out of his mouth heavy after round two, after a few exchanges. And I'm like, are you sure you 100% to be fighting right now at 147, my guy? Because you already been hurt by just little punches, like just a simple left hook, you know what I'm saying? Not like a power, crazy left hook. You got hit with a little tap, and you already legs falling up under you, and you already breathing hard out your mouth in the second round. Are you the same Brian Norman from a couple fights ago at 147? Or are you starting to become, you know, a different type of fight at 140? You starting to feel the effects of being in
Well,
that weight class for too long.
well,
But
well, fam.
they saying I'm wrong. They saying I don't know what I'm talking about. So I just
Because
don't
he
want to
was trying
hear.
to
I
knock
just don't want to
Sasaki
hear.
out.
I don't want to hear what I'm saying as an excuse after the fight because you guys are denying it right now. Y'all saying I'm speaking rubbish. It's all reach, all this shit. So if Brian don't say, hey, I had troubles with cutting weight over there. Shit was different. Drug testing was different. Everything was different. I don't want to hear it because y'all said nope. This is the best camp. Niggas doing just fine. We don't know what we're talking about. Niggas just reaching.
It's crazy because I heard all the boxing experts, the ones on Twitter, the ones on YouTube, the ones, all the haters or whatever, they're banking, they're not banking on Brian Norman's skill or his power. They're banking on Devin Haney having PTSD and him not being fully
Yeah,
recovered from the Ryan fight. So you're not they're not banking
yeah.
on the guy. They're banking on a hope and wish because without that hope and wish, it's over with. And I heard my brother Champ say uh, Brian should have fought Devin after the Regis fight. That Devin Haney, I think, stops Brian Norman. That
Now
Devin Haney stops Brian
wait. Champ
Norman.
side said that.
No. I didn't mean to say champ side if I said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I
Oh,
said
I was
that.
about to say
I'm
damn.
sorry that I said that.
Yeah.
No.
I was about to say damn. I said that.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant to say. I'm so sorry that I said that. My bad, champ. My fault, Art and champ. My fault. Yeah, I heard my brother Art say that, and I'm like, what? Like that Devin Haney literally stops that dude because that Devin Haney was riding high. He was a young Jordan coming into his own. Then that was Jordan after winning his first
I
title. You
honestly
feel what I'm
feel like
saying?
we got a better fighter though these days. Sometimes you and
Somebody had to
like
cheat him.
My nigga Nipsey say, never let a hard time humble you.
Humble you.
But nigga, a hard time could definitely change your understanding of shit and make you turn to a different type of animal. I'll
Facts.
tell you that for
Yeah,
sure.
he needed that.
Yeah, he's not as
Sound crazy,
cocky
but he needed
anymore.
that shit.
He's not as cocky anymore, and I think he's back to okay. Let me be focused. Focused. I know I'm better than these dudes, but let me be more cautious on how I do it now, which makes a better boxer, which makes a more understanding boxer to know, hey, I've been here before. I don't want to go here again. So let me be on my A
Like you
game.
said, I've been low. And he said, I experienced it. And you could, we all, nigga, we all see the shit online.
You knew that
Imagine what
shit.
the
You
fighter,
knew
what
that
the
shit
fighter is going through, where he
went
sees
through
on social media people are clowning him for losing to the fighter on drugs,
all day, every day.
right? All day, every day. That type of shit would affect people's mental. That type of shit would make niggas like grab the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that.
It's like,
That type
Yeah,
of
I'm.
shit make people
it
get,
was confirmed to me.
yeah, sad, depressed,
Amari
whatever.
confirmed that shit.
Yeah, but
Hell
see,
But in
yeah, he
and
fact,
not
did.
that shit changed them. That shit, you know what? Nigga, I know what the fuck I got going on. Watch
right.
this.
But I
That's what I
think
Watch
said.
this.
what
That's what I
what
said the other
helps his
night.
mental. I think what helps his mental is knowing that Ryan Garcia was on two different steroids, and he was overweight. So knowing that you had to cheat me to do this to me, bro, that puts me back in the frame of mind of okay, I'm not doing anything wrong, and that actually boosts you up as well.
Oh yeah, that definitely take a mental load off, but it's still a lot of mental shit there, with the response from the fans and the media and you know, that shit's still there. And of course the physical damage itself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But everything you said is right, of course. Like, oh yeah, this nigga was cheating. That's why, cause you oh damn, this nigga beat me. What the fuck? Like, how the fuck did this nigga beat me? Oh, this how he beat me. That's
Right.
right. You know what I'm saying? But the physical and the other mental aspect of the fans' response and boxing itself, the thing he loved the most response, yeah, I think that fucked with him. But it made him better, a better fighter, defensively and offensively. Like, you know, that's what I think. That's what I said the other night. Like,
I think that response right there that he gets from the fans and the boxers, that negative response. I think now he's turning it into fuel because now he knows I don't want to be liked no more. Like I think he's using it the same way as Floyd did. If you guys hate me, I'm gonna give you a reason to hate me. You know what I mean?
but
That's what
look,
I think it is.
I think all boxers got that from the beginning. Like, just being a fighter, you walking in the ring, you got people booing you. You got a whole other side that think you're not gonna win. So that's from your first fight, damn near. So I think he already had that. This just made him like even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fuck what these niggas talking about. Like, but he already had that because you gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that shit as a fighter. You got to. Like, I don't give a fuck what they talking about. You gotta focus on the fight anyway. Like, you can't even focus on so much other shit. Like, you gotta focus on your craft. Like,
And you 100% correct
you
about
gotta
that. But
focus.
what I do like is how people overlook the top ranked machine that pushed Brian Norman, and I do like how people want to overlook these fights and say, "Oh, he only fought one person with 51 losses." Well, what happened to the dude he fought with 70 losses and 60 losses, and he fought this dude with 40 losses who had double-digit knockout losses already? We're not bringing that into account that he's already fought dudes
The
that's
experience.
damaged goods. You're fighting damaged goods, and
Experience,
no one
man.
cares. You have no experience in that ring with a world champion. Nobody ever brings up
It's
he's never been in there with a former world champion or a world champion. That's where experience
it's
kicks
like
in and it helps you in the long run. You know?
like what
So
Art
like I
just said
say,
with the Sasaki dude. Go
yeah,
ahead, my
yeah,
bad.
nah, and Jen, like my boy, me and Art discussed before. I think BU was here too. That dude, no matter of fact, he was here. That dude was passed around like a Hennessy bottle in the gym, like a Hennessy bottle getting passed
Yeah,
around the
man.
hood.
It's like what he said, like how he got tired. He did get tired, bro. Because he got tired because of it. Everybody forget he knocked him down what 3 times in the first round. He was trying to finish the nigga off and he tried to, knock his ass out, but he couldn't. And he kind of gassed out early. And that's when Sasaki started coming back a little bit, start coming back and punching on this motherfucking ass. But that just
Jasaki,
goes to show like
Jasaki
the
is so garbage,
inexperience.
bro. He was throwing
And
like the
exactly.
same
So what
two.
does
He,
that
he
mean?
was throwing the same two punches, and the fact that shit was able to land on Brian Norman is crazy. The
Remember
same two
Brian Norman and them,
punches.
they
This
thinking they finna
this was
fight
what
boots.
Jin Kasaki was throwing. This over top and this over the top. Just and that shit was still able to land on Brian Norman. Like,
He was backing Brian Norman up because he was tired. Like
and
he
Brian was
tried to
still
knock his
huff.
ass out.
Brian was still huffing and puffing. You seen that fight? You rewatched that fight, right? Am I
A million
tweaking?
Yeah, I
times.
rewatched it. I rewatched it.
Am I tweaking? Was he not breathing out his mouth heavy?
Well, yeah,
Brian
No,
because
they
he
Norman.
was
they they
hurt the
wanted to
first
knock him
round.
out early.
Yes, he was. Jen
Exactly. So
Psaki
he thought
hurt
he
Brian
thought he
Norman
could
that
finish
first
him.
round. Yeah.
Wait, hold,
He
y'all
thought he
talking at
could
the same
finish him.
time. Y'all got to do it one at a time, please.
No, Sasaki. He hurt Sasaki the first round. He thought he knocked him down 3 times in the first round. And then I'm gonna finish him. But he fucked up. He miscalculated. That's inexperience. Remember, they wanted to fight Boots after that. They was gonna come to the negotiation tables with something better. Like I just got a big ass knockout. They wanted to get that knockout way earlier than they did, bro. That's what I'm saying. But they couldn't because they fucked up. And he did get tired. He did, bro. He gassed
Said
out
Norman
real
wasn't
quick.
that gassed. The punches made him tired from getting hurt. That's my point. I'm not saying that he was like absolutely like fucking Yard versus Kovalev. No, I'm saying
No, he got
this.
himself
The
together.
the fact that he was huffing and puffing within the first couple rounds makes me think that when you're fighting somebody in a 12-round bout that has a history of winning unanimous decisions, can I question your gas tank it towards the late rounds? You know what I'm saying? Would I be questioning your gas tank? Would you question his gas tank, Big Herb?
I would definitely question his gas tank because he's never been through these moments where they have to lift his hands up at the end of 12 rounds. And you're not just going to get used to 12 rounds after going 12 rounds once, two, or three times. That takes time for your legs to settle and for your stamina to kick to be high. Especially moving
Boy, that's
around
a
the ring,
fucking
throwing
war.
punches, getting hits, getting grabbed on, getting pushed. Like that has a lot to do with boxing, and people forget that. But they think Brian Norman's
That's
the
a war,
perfect
nigga.
fighter.
That's a war, nigga. That's why niggas hug after that shit. No matter how much they hate each other, nigga, we done almost killed each other in this fucking ring. Give me a hug, nigga.
I know
12
he gonna
fucking
give him
rounds.
after this fight. They gonna have a lot of respect for Dev, bro. Like Regis do.
You a warrior, nigga. We warriors, nigga. Them niggas hug each other after that shit. 'Cause, nigga, that shit
Has
12
it gone
round
so
fight, boy.
far? Has it gone so far with the disrespect that maybe we can't even shake hands after this? I'm talking about the fathers, the trainers. Like, bro, like the things that was said, bro, like, oh, you step over this man body and this and that. Has it gone too far for reconciliation after the
Man,
fight?
but, yeah, of course they not gonna be friends. I don't think they ever nobody really friends after a fight. They still give respect, but nah, yeah, but Norman said they try to act like Bill said all this shit. He said your mommy's a bitch. He didn't know the nigga mama passed away. But then Norman Senior came back was like, go dig your mama dead ass up. He was like, go dig that bitch up. Go dig your dead bitch mama up. Like, yeah,
That's what
that
I'm
shit was kind of
saying.
too far.
The,
You know
the,
what
the,
I'm
the
saying?
thing,
Yeah,
But
them niggas is tweaking. But it's testosterone.
yeah, and
yeah,
I don't think Brian Norman Jr. has enough in him to beat Devin Haney now that he has to be stringently tested or whatever. And now we see him struggling making weight. Honestly, in my opinion, if he don't miss weight, he's barely gonna make 147 on the nose. You have no cachet about yourself. They're not even opening gyms for you to where you're jump roping. It's either that or you
In the
broke.
fucking
The
parking lot.
parking lot. Either that or you broke. So where's your cachet at?
yeah,
You
man,
have
you a
no
world
cachet.
champion, man. You a world champion. You a world champion, bro. Riyadh supposed to trying to make themselves the boxing capital and shit, and they don't know who the fuck you is. Like you supposed to
Right.
be having open access to everywhere in this motherfucker. They supposed to have a red carpet out. But
But guess who got access though to those facilities and necessities? Devin Haney got those. Devin Haney got it because he come with a bag. He got a bag. I don't think Norman and them. I don't think Uncle Elroy and them got a bag like that. But he he
yeah, Roy.
he Brian
Everybody
Norman
love
Jr. hasn't showed
Roy.
me. Norman Jr. hasn't showed me anything to show that he can fight a top level fighter. I believe he's a C-level fighter because he's never been in the ring with top contenders, not even on the pound for pound list, nor has he been in there with world champions. He's been in there with all set up fights where he was supposed to win.
Nigga
Am
with
I
10
wrong
rounds
about
with
that?
Quentin Randall, man. Quentin Randall, man. 10 rounds with Randall, dog. So and he ain't even half the boxer Devin is. So what the fuck you think gonna happen, brother?
He
What you
he
think
gonna
gonna
get
happen?
stopped. He gonna get stopped, and that's why I've been
Bro, I
calling it
think
since the.
hey, yeah, you have been saying this.
Yeah, I've been saying it because I went back and I told Art this. I went back and I was studying it, and I'm just like, man, I'm watching. I watched his last 5 fights, and I'm like, is this the dude that's talking about? So then I took a look at his resume. I'm paying attention to it. Then I'm going back watching fights, paying attention to the resume. Like, bro, this dude he's a built fighter. He's a built fighter that's gonna fight somebody good and lose, like a Jaime Munguia. If he fights
Yeah,
anybody, he's gonna
exactly.
lose.
Exactly.
Like you never been in the fire with these dudes, bro. How do I know what you got if you never been in the fire with these dudes? And the thing is, if Top Rank cared even a little bit about you, Top Rank would have ran you away from this fight because Devin wasn't ranked in that division. He was number one in the WBC. You didn't have to take this fight, but Top Rank didn't say nothing because they want to shelf you anyway because you bring no value to their company. Am I wrong about that? Y'all can stop me if I'm wrong.
I mean, he has potential. I feel like they were matching him a certain type of way, but the fact that they end up losing that deal with ESPN, they're not able to do it the traditional way. So Brian Norman is jumping up and fighting Devin Haney. Um, I'm not saying jumping weight up in weight, but I'm saying jumping up in competition because his network or his company that he signed to doesn't have a home. These niggas are fighting on Tubi right now, literally. So it's
So
like, so he's just fighting Dev. This they don't. He's just fighting Dev right now. This is not really. I don't think he'll be fighting. They keep on talking about if Dev was forced to take this fight and all some more shit, bro. I don't think Norman would have had this Devin fight if Top Rank had an ESPN deal.
right, because Top Rank wouldn't let him fight him, and then was saying that Devin Haney was forced to take this fight. No, that list was made, brother, and your name was on it, and everybody in front of you
Bro,
didn't want to fight, so you
he
were up
tried to fight
next.
the nigga that said that you ducked, bro. He was gonna fight Boots,
Right,
the
that's
nigga that
he
you
was gonna fight
ducked,
the best. Yeah,
the nigga that said you ducked.
yeah.
And I understand why. I understand why they ducked though. I understand why they ducked. But at the end of the day, you ducked them, nigga. You ducked that nigga.
Was it a good duck? But you ended up fighting Devin Haney, so you ended up in that in the realm of no man's land anyway.
But you know that I low key considered the win though for Brian Norman. To be honest, it really is. Let's talk turkey. This really is a win for Brian Norman because niggas wanted him to fight Boots, and niggas was talking about, oh, you a pussy for not accepting 1 million. Like what the fuck? Or how much? They said it wasn't that much. It wasn't as much as how much he's getting paid to fight Devin.
Right.
Right?
I had
He skipped out on that
1.7 or some
shit.
shit.
He skipped out on that shit. Now he's about to fight Devin for $3 million, bro. And then when he lose, he can say, "Well, I didn't get knocked out, but I fought Devin Haney. I fought a Hall of Fame fighter at a young age, and I gave him a competitive fight."
I got unlimited access. I got unlimited access to the gym now. That's what he
Right.
gonna have.
But I'm
He
just
just
saying
has
he
a
gonna
good
have this.
team
He gonna have
behind him,
this
nigga.
experience. He gonna have this experience. He gonna realize he need to fire old girl, fire that white lady as his manager. He gonna because what type of goofy ass shit like that? Why you don't have your fighter in the fucking gym? He in the fucking parking lot. They never showed the video of them
Biggest
going in
fight
the
of his
gym either
life.
because they didn't get in the gym. Niggas was working out in the fucking parking lot.
Because I mean, I think the perception is now what I think they want to try to put is like we still working no matter what. And they're gonna say all these people
Yeah.
through these things in our way and we still, what I'm saying, persevered or whatever through all of it. But when you come no come next week, bro, this time, bro, we be saying, yeah, Dev stopped that dude or Dev did this to that dude, Dev walked over him. Because it's just levels to this shit. Art, you work out like I do, bro. You're not gonna get up under the bench, bro, and try to put 3 plates on there on each side, bro. At a hundred a plate, right? You gonna work your way up, right?
Yeah,
This dude is just getting up under there. He getting under the bench, put 4 plates on there, all 100. And you think you about to lift that, bro? You ain't even been in the.
One of them
You ain't
niggas.
even been in. He hasn't been in the ring with a man half a Devin Haney. And then I heard one guy say this, and this is the perfect scenario I put together. They said this is the most athletic guy that Devin Haney's been in the ring with, and I said, well, Kevin Garnett was very, very athletic, and Tim Duncan wasn't. Who had the better career? The guy with the fundamentals or the athletic guy? Who had the better career? We're all gonna
Yeah.
say Tim Duncan, right?
All
I
right.
don't really know basketball like that.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
Longevity.
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What Tim Duncan had the better career because when the athleticism left Kevin Garnett, he was a shell of himself, and he didn't have the same fundamentals that it took to get him to the heights that he was at. So a fundamental
This the
guy
most
is always
athletic
gonna
nigga
be
Norman ever been in the ring with.
right. And this is the biggest. What we all
Nigga, this
forget is
Norman ain't never been in the ring with nobody.
what
The
this
fuck?
is the test. This is the thing that we all forget. This is Brian Norman's biggest test. You're going to college, bro, straight from elementary. You was in elementary and you skipped all the way up to go to college. This is his hardest opponent. This is his most skilled
Nigga,
opponent.
this is
This is his most hardest hitting opponent. This is his most accomplished opponent. Go ahead, be my fault.
it's the bar exam, nigga. It's the bar. It's not. It's the bar exam, nigga. Shit. Norman niggas fail that shit trying to be lawyers and shit.
All right, and and
Not
and
this
that's all
time,
I'm.
young Brian.
And this is all I'm saying.
Not this
People
time.
are saying. People are saying, "Oh, when you gonna give a guy a chance to show that he's this, bro?" You don't jump in the fight with Devin Haney first. You don't jump in those type of fights, bro. That man gonna get dropped. I mean, that man's gonna be stopped, bro. And then what we gonna do? I'm gonna root for him this next. I'm gonna root for him his next fight. But if Top Rank don't shelf him, the boy just not good. I'm sorry, B. He's not good, homie. He's a sucker for a left hook as
Yeah,
well.
bro. This is. I don't think he. Like I
I'm
said, I
not gonna
don't think he
say
gonna
he ain't
stop him. But
good.
look,
He's good. He's
bet he.
good. He's
I
the
bet
best.
he
He's
can
the
drop
best
his ass.
welterweight right
I
now.
bet.
He's the best
I bet
welterweight
he
right
can
now
drop him.
for right now.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
Manny Pacquiao not trying to fight him.
Can you
okay,
hear? Can
cool.
y'all hear me?
I hear you perfectly, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, shit.
Oh,
I'm saying, damn, what the fuck was I saying now? No, I'm
you
saying
said
he's a good
Brian Norman's
fighter,
the
man.
best.
He's the best. He's the best welterweight right now. I got to get a young nigga his credit because it's not like he's some random nigga that just got here. No, 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 no. He did everything he needed to do to be in position to be fighting Devin Haney right now. He did everything that he had to do right. He just had a different journey. So I'm not gonna shit on his journey. I'm just gonna say that it wasn't the same as Devin, and it's gonna show in the fight. It's gonna show in the fight, and there's nothing we can do to change that. You know, no, we can do. But as of now, he's the best welterweight for 6 more days. 6 more fucking days. That's
right.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Manny Pacquiao wasn't trying to fight him. That's how you know he's the best welterweight right now. Manny Pacquiao want
Manny
to fight
wasn't
the
trying to fight
easiest
him, yeah, because he
welterweight.
know Manny, Brian Norman type of nigga. He was smothered Manny Pacquiao. He beat him just off of athleticism, and Manny
Let's
just
fight
being old.
Barrios. I want to fight him. Okay, let me fight Rolly now. I will fight Romero, not Norman.
I'm
No, 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 no. Devin Haney gonna fight that nigga.
gonna
Norman,
go
no,
and jump
no,
in the
no,
chat,
no,
y'all.
no, no,
I'm gonna jump in the
no.
chat, y'all.
I will fight Romero. Man,
Hold
and
on,
the new
I'm over
man.
on
I'm
Twitter
finna go
cooking
ahead
this
and
shit.
dip though, man.
Nah, yeah, be smooth, be smooth.
And the new
I'm over here watching
7
this top rank
days.
fight too. This dude look like Fedora, man. He's cooking. He cooking this Asian dude. Holla at you, man. Gotta be smooth. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm about to drop the link right now. I'm still cooking. I don't know about them. I'm still fucking cooking this week. I'm up. Hell yeah. Hold on. Hell yeah. I'm still fucking cooking. I'm watching this shit, man. I'm just hyped, man. I'm hyped. We got 6 more days. Haney versus Norman. Then Yard versus Benavidez. I'm interested in that fight too because Yard talking that shit. Yard talking about this is the best. This is the opportunity that he been waiting for. He wants to show the world that he still got it, and he could fuck around and pull off an upset because the guy Yard he's still strong. Better Beef will tell you that he still Better Beef felt them punches. I don't care what nigga. Better Beef felt that shit. He was rocking that. He pushed that nigga shit back for a little bit. So the power's there. That's always the last thing to go. But is he still that? Is he still able to be Is he? Can he still take a punch? Niggas actually can. Devin shit can take a punch. Can guys like Yard still take a punch? Yard been around for a little minute, man. He had a couple wars on that. That better be fight took a lot out of him. That Kovalev fight took a lot out of him. Yeah, so we should see. Nah, I dropped the link right there. Cousin Doom is right there. So just go ahead and click that shit. Hold on. Okay. All right. Shout out to the dude. Speak the truth. Oh shit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you
Yo
hear me?
yo.
What's
I
going on,
can't
my
hear
boy?
you.
You can't hear me?
Nah, this ain't no Zoom. Hold on. Let me.
You can hear me right now or not? No, I think you can hear me, bro. Oh, he jumped off.
Yo yo. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. So what's popping,
I
fam?
was gonna
What's on
say,
your mind?
damn, niggas forgot. I love that Norman Haney too, but damn, niggas forgot about the Yard Abdullah and
I
Bam Bam.
know.
It's like
And that's why I was just talking. I was just talking about that Yard Benavidez. Literally just talking about that shit.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. What I see in that fight, cause I'm gonna bet on that fight. Believe me or not, but I see Benavidez getting him out of there under 6 rounds, bro. I
He
feel like
might.
I feel like it's just the size and the combination and the speed of Benavidez. He's gonna accumulate a lot of
He's
punches.
giving me. This is just giving me Virgil Ortiz Lubin vibes again.
It's giving me Hamza Shiraz and Berlanga. I'm telling you,
For real? Nah,
yeah, bro.
I give Yard more credit than that.
I'm not saying y'all gonna be trash. I'm saying how Berlanga got caught. Like he's gonna get caught by some shit, and then he's not gonna be able to recover. I ain't gonna lie. The way his guard is too, Benavidez gonna be pulling them gloves down and punching on his shit.
I
Tell you.
know.
And his reach is crazy.
He
So
gonna
y'all
punch over. He gonna punch over that little weak ass Philly shell Yard got.
and y'all gotta really come in because he's smaller than Benavidez. Benavidez got them long ass hands. He's gonna
This
be
what's gonna happen. Yard Benavidez gonna go in there and smother him with a gang of shots, and the Yard's gonna be his. He's gonna be reactive as fuck, which is how all these fucking niggas do. They're gonna just gonna. He's gonna throw a fucking try to throw a counter, and Benavidez is just gonna catch that shit on his glove and just probably just gonna catch that shit and shoot back and just start beating his ass. And then every time he get in the corner, he gonna try to throw some wild shit, and Benavidez is gonna catch it and just counter and then stop his ass. That's how I feel it's
no
gonna play out.
no love. I definitely see him stopping. I ain't gonna lie. I would only have seen Benavidez having problem with Beterbiev, but Beterbiev is already that nigga get about to be 43, bro. We ain't gonna he gonna get that nigga up out of there too.
Right. That's why niggas mad at Bivol. Bivol talking about they talking about Bivol aging better be out.
It's not even only that because they said the bro had back surgery and all that, but nah,
I
they
know.
definitely did age him out though for sure. They
No,
definitely
niggas, but no, niggas be thinking this shit's fucking Mortal Kombat or some not Mortal Kombat, a video game or something.
no yeah,
Because they thinking that your fucking health bar can just regenerate or some shit. But it's
bro.
like, no, nigga, I just had two hard ass fucking fights with the a puncher with 100% KO ratio.
Well,
What the
nah,
fuck?
word on both ways though, because the ball was catching better be with some shit in the first fight. I ain't gonna lie, he was countering the
That
shit
first
out of him.
round. That first round, he hit that nigga with something nasty.
Nah, yeah, he caught him with a couple three piece clean to the face. I was like, he
Ooh.
like,
Man, I'm
hold
watching
on.
this fight right now. This Mexican beating the shit out of this
But
Asian dude.
one thing though that I always paid attention that Bivol did say is that he remembers when they was in the Russian team back then when they was in the Olympics. He remember his style and how he was and how big his power was. So that always played in mind in his head. He prepared for that.
How
He
he was
prepared
and
so
how
he
big
could
his power
execute.
was. That always played in mind in his head. He prepared for that. How he
Hold,
was.
hold, 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 hold 1 second. Shout out to Coach Walker. What's going on, brother, man? Coach Walker, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Man, you look so familiar. I've seen you before.
What's that?
I seen you before.
Man, depends on probably out on the scene, man. My
Oh, okay, okay.
probably my
If we
son. My son is Cam Walker, King Cam Walker, the prospect. So
Oh, okay, okay.
what's up,
Shout
brother?
out to him. We gonna keep an eye on for him. Shout out to your son, man.
copy. No,
Oh, yeah,
salute
yeah,
to
Hell
your
yeah.
son.
Yeah, your
yeah. He's
son
getting-
got.
he's getting ready to fight on next weekend as well on the 22nd down in Miami. So
Okay,
yeah,
shout out to him. We gonna check him out.
That's
Hopefully
fire.
one day we can get him on artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch on the game, for sure.
yeah,
But
man.
what's on your mind, man? How you feeling about this whole Haney Norman, this whole card in general?
Man, I think it's a pretty good card. Um, I think like I said, the Haney Norman fight. I think it's gonna be a intriguing fight. You know, from just top to bottom. I have I got Haney in 8.
Henny and eight, copy.
I'm sorry, Norman. I'm sorry, Norman. Man. It's Norman in 8. Norman in 8. I'm sorry.
I
Norman in
was
8. I'm
about to
sorry,
say
Norman.
that's a new one.
Yeah, Norman. I got Norman in 8 on this fight. I think a lot of people aren't looking at it and saying, you know, the Ryan Garcia fight. I think it did something to Haney.
Who?
Uh,
You think that?
I think it did something to him.
Oh my god.
He took a year off, and then you come back,
Mm-hmm.
and you know all the thing about the. And I'm not saying that Ryan popped. Not saying anything against that. Ryan popped, and you
Came
come
in
back.
overweight.
But my thing. This is what I tell people.
Popped
You
and came overweight. We gotta add that
okay?
too.
Okay, hold on. But you took that money for overweight. You see what I'm saying? You could have like you took the money. Okay, so that's the thing. You take the
Yep.
money.
He. But here's the thing. He expected a fair fight. He accepted the
Mhm.
overweight. But
Right.
when you add the combination of pairs, that's a whole nother monster. That's a
I think
whole
I
nother
think
monster.
yeah. I think the
While
fact is
while while you're already prepared to fight at a disadvantage, but you're not prepared to fight at that disadvantage. That's too
what
much.
disadvantage are you talking about fighting at?
Oh, yeah, where a guy you're agreeing to come in the contracted weight, and an opponent comes at a higher weight.
Okay, but the thing is, before you weighed in, you made a
Mhm.
bet. You bet him that he wouldn't come in on weight, and you bet him how much per pound.
The thing is, I Ryan Garcia could have if he could have told Team Haney that, hey man, I'm not on track to make weight.
Okay,
Let's renegotiate. That's
okay.
more of an honorable thing to do. Can you agree?
I mean, I think the fact is that they did talk about it, and you tried to make
No,
it.
they talked about it on stage in public. Where on public, you have to, and it's the entertainment business. You have to kind of talk a certain type of way that you'll talk differently from the negotiation table.
You don't.
Am I
Okay,
right or wrong?
Yeah.
regardless of the fact, you looked at
Right.
him and but I think all that was already set up, and the fact is they knew he was not going to be in
Well,
weight.
but it wasn't set up. He didn't agree. He didn't agree prior to that moment of them being on the stage talking about that.
I
Otherwise,
No, no, no.
otherwise,
Hold on.
otherwise,
Yeah, that's
like they like
fair.
to say, Team Haney and his lawyers. Well, Team Haney lawyers, they would have drawn up a contract real quick if
okay.
that was the case.
If I be honest, if I don't mind me to interject real quick, like
Go ahead.
for my since we talking about the Ryan Garcia fight, from my point of view, I feel like of course Haney was training. Mind you, and I rock with Haney. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with him. Haney was definitely training, but I feel like he was training just like he ain't gonna show up, and if he do show up, it ain't gonna be at his best because he mentally fucked up. I think that was playing on
Exactly.
the back of Haney,
Yeah,
so he
he
wasn't.
was he was he thought that he was gonna fight a dude that's not really sure of himself. That this guy
Yeah,
he's not really trying to come to fight for real. He really trying to pull out,
I feel like that
and
did play a
he's not
part.
even experienced. He not in that yeah, and that's why people say, "Oh, Art man, you never critique Haney." I definitely critique Haney in that Garcia fight because you overlook this guy and you overlook the possibility of this guy being on something else, not just
Bro.
cocaine or whatever. Because what will make a
And
guy?
mind you, my bad,
Yeah,
buddy.
go ahead. No,
Not even to cut you
yeah,
off.
yeah, go ahead.
Haney himself has said, and other fighters have said as well, including like a Danny Garcia.
who fought. Damn, I forgot who he fought. I think it was some Morales guy, popped for PEDs, but he had to take the money because it was a big venue. He took that money. He still fought the guy on PEDs and knocked him out, whatever the case. But nigga, regardless of Haney, he'd been said before. There's guys that for me could be on PEDs. We just won't know because they get it clean out their system
I mean,
faster. That's why the Nevada shit is so big. But this is the problem that he's getting the backlash because a lot of people feel like, so what? There've been other boxers back in the day that have fought niggas on PEDs, or even in today's time, like niggas always want to bring the Kodo situation. That's different though. But nigga had rocks in his head. But for me, they want to bring that situation. They want you to just basically be a robot and man up, which I understand it. It's a double-edged sword. Like I get both.
It's what makes it worse with this Haney situation and Garcia is that like Ryan Garcia had more than enough time to understand Devin Haney. Like they have experience fighting each other, and he knows that hey man, if all else fails, I can land that hook on Devin. But
right.
here's the thing. Here's my thing. I don't think like the average boxing fan. I'm not out here giving people the benefit of the doubt. I really believe that if you have an advantage over somebody, you will take that advantage. A lot of people are fucked up out here.
Yeah.
Money man, I see money change a lot of
Nah,
people.
money do change a lot
Money
of
will
people.
change you and money will make you evil. So I really believe Ryan Garcia came here with the intentions of, hey man, I have a history of fighting this guy. This guy can kick my ass. But here's the thing, that left hook gonna land on his ass eventually. But
Correct.
I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna be juiced up, and
Hold on, hold on.
hold on, let me cook, let me cook.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is what I believe. I believe because nobody ever speaks on this. It's always accidental supplements. I don't believe that shit. I believe he went in there on some. I'm gonna go in here and put Devin Haney's lights out because you can't
Yeah, he
argue a
really.
knockout. You can't argue a knockout. So
Nah,
he
that's
went in there on the juice, didn't make the weight, came in. He know he knows social media. He knows fans. He knows that if Devin disagrees about the weight shit and cancel the fight, people are going to criticize Devin. They're not going to criticize
What's
Ryan.
happening?
They're going to criticize Devin. So he's
Yeah.
like, man, I know this guy's going to accept this fight. So fuck it. Overweight on the juice. I'm going to put him to fucking sleep. That's why he had the death to Devin Haney. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to kill him. All that type of shit. He had a plan to kill him and knock him out, or not kill him, but just knock him out for real. Get him out of here.
Okay.
And it didn't work. It didn't work.
Okay.
The nigga ended up getting a decision where one ref had the shit as a fucking draw.
Okay.
So it's like I understand both arguments. You can't tell me, oh, our man doesn't understand this shit. I understand. There's things that Dev could have done to win the fight, but then ultimately Ryan Garcia had a clear advantage that we have to point out.
Okay.
nah, and I respect that.
You can't no matter how you talk about this fight, you cannot separate the advantage in this fight
Okay.
at all.
Let me.
Not at all.
I'm gonna
So
say
let's
one.
go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead, coach. You
No.
got it.
What I want to do is let's talk. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't.
Yeah, go
Hmm.
ahead.
Okay. For one, we do know, and I'm a cheat is a cheat.
Hmm.
Okay. He
And
cheated.
we can't disregard that.
Okay. But the numbers tell you that everybody says for the amount of trace, whatever he had in his system, they tell you it wasn't enough to make a difference. For one, it wasn't enough in his system to make a difference. Also, if people act like he was trying to kill him, if he had hit him and he was truly on something,
Hmm.
don't tell me this dude's chin is like that, that he was just gonna get up 3 times. So I mean, we just got to be logical.
Can I respond to that, Coach?
Go ahead.
So, Coach, even though I'm a master artist, on artmanapparel.com, I actually work in healthcare, right? And when you take you know, supplements and performance enhancing drugs or whatever, that shit is going to be in your system. If you try to flush it out of your system, they're going to catch it because you're not supposed to have this in your system at all.
Correct.
If you have this in your system at all, coach, that means you try to flush this out of your system. He didn't only get caught up with Ostarine.
No,
No,
no, no,
coach. No,
because
coach. Don't say no. Let me cook, and I'll let you respond. I'll let you respond, coach. He got caught with this in your system. You're not supposed to have this in your system at all. He got caught with Ostarine and nandrolone. Ostarine
Mm-hmm.
and nandrolone, coach.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what nandrolone is and look at what ostarine is. And not only that, this man is on film using an illegal IV in the state of New York.
In the
It's
middle of a
illegal. It's
fucking interview,
illegal.
bro.
I don't care what type of conjecture you have, coach, when it comes to this shit, because the facts show that it is illegal to have an IV in your arm. So one can say, well, you got caught with that in your that trace amount in your system because you were flushing it. We have the video evidence of this. And his lawyer, Ryan's lawyer, he didn't defend that. He didn't defend that at all because you know why? He said, you know what? We're just going to settle. We're just going to accept the punishment that they're going to give us. They're going to accept it because you cannot argue that. You cannot argue that you have nandrolone and ostarine in your system and you're on film flushing it out of your system. You can't argue that. Nandrolone is not supposed to be in your system at all. I work in healthcare, my brother. These type of drugs that you're taking, they give it to aid patients. They give it to people who rapidly lose weight, but they need to retain muscle. They need to retain muscle to live. And this is something that this guy has in his system. The average human being they're not supposed to have nandrolone and ostarine in their system. Or you know, add ostarine, these guys using that shit. But you're not supposed specifically, you're not supposed to have nandrolone in your system at all. Look up nandrolone. Reason why Ryan Garcia's voice is all raspy, but when he stops taking it, he's talking clear. He ain't his voice ain't y'all notice his voice ain't raspy no more. It ain't raspy no more. That's what I'm saying, coach. I get it, the stuff that you probably hear on the internet, but I'm different. I'm totally different from the average fan because I actually work in healthcare. I cannot document, I can't chart that, hey, a patient took performance enhancing drugs, but it has no effects on his performance. Do you know if I said that type of shit, I would get fired. I would get fired for saying that. He took performance enhancing drugs. This was found in the system, but it didn't help him. It didn't help him at all. That's
Mm.
some crazy shit. That's what I'm
Mm.
trying to tell y'all. Like, y'all don't understand this. Don't listen to showbiz. Don't listen to none of these people. Listen to actual logic. Listen to logic. And I'm not trying to insult your intelligence, brother. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, brother. Come on.
I want to say something about this whole Ryan Garcia
Yeah,
thing.
come on.
Um, because it's a couple things I want to say. I want to expose what his true intention was and why. Now, we all saw the effects of the loss that um, Devin Haney took during that fight. The punishment, the embarrassment, all of that. But do we know why Ryan Garcia did to Devin Haney? I mean, like, do we know why he did what he did to Devin Haney? I'm gonna tell y'all. He came in overweight already. He already came in overweight, and he was juiced up. Now, the overweight, he came in to sabotage Devin Haney's character and his image. That's one. Two, the Ostarine and the Nandrolone, bro. He already lost to a melanated fighter, which was Tank. Now, if y'all remember, Tank, what happened in the Tank fight that didn't happen in the Devin Haney fight? Tank drained him purposely. And Tank warned us, mind you, that Ryan Garcia was juicing. I don't know if anybody else remembers that, but I remember him in an interview blatantly saying, "Oh, Ryan's juicing.
Oh,
Ryan's
yeah, we
juicing."
been heard Ryan juicing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been known. It's
Mm-hmm.
something that niggas already been
Mm-hmm.
talking about.
So when we think about that fight, and we always, people always say, "Oh, something's wrong with Devin Haney." If something was still wrong with Devin Haney, he wouldn't have requested for them to fight again in a rematch. And the only reason why they haven't rematched thus far is because Ryan bum ass lost to Rolly, and that's because Ryan was what, off the juice. Now
Clean.
when Ryan beat Devin Haney, before we found out about him being juiced the fuck up like a steroid chicken, what was he doing on social media? He was talking shit about Devin. He was teasing Devin. And I mean, like, this has been going on since the tank beef shit, and it's been okay. It's been normalized to tease Devin Haney. Now, I'm not saying Devin Haney outside the sport of boxing is either a likable person or whatever the case may be. But as a boxer, it was normalized to tease Devin Haney because of the whole Tank shit. Everybody thought it was okay to tease Devin Haney once him and Tank started beefing. What did Ryan Garcia do? He made Devin look small on social media. And this went on up until the point he got exposed. But when he got exposed, he started acting dumb. He said, "Oh, it's the ashwagandha. Listen, man, I have ashwagandha gummies. None of whatever the fuck he was
I do
on,
too.
none of that shit has ashwagandha.
Anything.
Don't have shit Ryan Garcia was on. I have that shit in my fucking room. Okay." And the effects, the effects doesn't match. See, ashwagandha doesn't make you. I almost said something.
Look
It
at the
does,
physical. Look at
bro,
Ryan
bro.
Garcia's physique. Look at can you explain this to the average fan? How can a guy at a fight that's
Mm-mm,
scheduled for a 147 fight, I mean
mm-mm,
140 fight, how does he
mm-mm.
look bigger and stronger at
He looked like a
140 than
he
he
looked like
does at the fight that's at 147?
bro. He looked like a 154 pounder when he fought Devin. And then when he got to Rolly, he looked smaller against Rolly, and we know Rolly is naturally brolic. Like he's naturally big. He was big. He's been the same size since he fought Tank when we first discovered him, low key, bro. Like Ryan Garcia had so many issues. He went from blaming on the ashwagandha, then he blamed it on Diddy, and then he blamed it on Bohemian Grave. Now, I ain't trying to tell y'all that it's fake because I'll just tell y'all do y'all research about Bohemian. But what I'm trying to say is he blamed it on everything else but himself and his team. Mind you, was he with the Eddie Reynoso camp at this time?
I think
I
he had,
think
yeah, I think he had left Eddie then. Yeah, he had left Eddie then.
he had left Eddie then, but we
So
all
why how coach think Norman? Yeah, yeah, okay. So let's fuck the Ryan. The thing with the Ryan Garcia fight, I feel like if y'all keep on believing that a fighter at his disadvantage is going to continue fighting like he's going to look the way he looked in a fight where he was clearly at a disadvantage in all
Mhm.
of his future fights going forward, I feel like your boxing knowledge is because it's like why would you think that a fighter at a disadvantage will look like this in every fight going forward, especially if he's fighting somebody that's inexperienced compared to him? Are y'all banking on him being washed or damaged?
Who?
Nah, nah,
Who?
Fans in general.
that's 100%
It's
nah.
I
who's getting
mean,
damaged?
I feel
but
like Haney gonna come at his best. Like win or lose, this is gonna be the best Haney we gonna see.
I
people
mean,
keep
Hundred
saying that
percent. Win or lose though, because this is the problem. This is really the problem that's
Mhm,
going on with a lot of both the fan base.
mhm.
Because I understand Norman get under a lot of people's skin, but bro, if Haney was to lose, y'all can't clown him, y'all can't down him, y'all can't nothing. Because to a lot of people, Brian got next in this for a reason.
Man, it ain't no ifs if he got bro. There's no losing this fight. You know why? Because the fans don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They don't care about
but
the shit you've been through. They don't care about no performance
Nah,
enhancing
bro,
but
drugs.
people do,
Dev
bro.
has Dev has to go in there and outclass this guy.
But when you mean outclass, because look, bro, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Devin Haney fan, but I'm a Devin Haney fan,
Yeah.
and I watch his fights. I watch all his fights. I ain't gonna
hmm
lie, he's nice. He's nice. But when we talking about certain styles,
Are you watching
like
Brian Norman fights though?
what? Yeah, I watch it. I watch his fights too because I'm betting on fights too. So it's like I gotta learn. But again, I'm
Yeah.
different. I don't really
That's what
be.
I'm saying. I'm
I
betting
don't
on
really
this
be
fight.
on.
I
Oh,
got
this is
people
my
paying me
favorite fight.
already in advance for this fight. For artwork. So I'm watching everything about this fight.
Nah,
The
but
Hey,
reason
you
why,
you
hey,
and then
could
on
be a
top, and then on
content.
top of that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got different type of insight on this fight too. I seen some things that y'all didn't see. That's not on the internet.
Nah, I feel
So
you. Like
so
I
it's
feel
like
that.
if
who
you
do you
if
have
you
in this fight?
if you
Who do you
see
have in this fight?
if you seen that shit,
Who do you have in the
if
fight?
you seen the recent sparring of Dev, you'd be like, all right, man. I ain't gonna lie, Brian Norman, you might get cooked with this one, son. I
But
got
that's
Devin
the
in this
thing,
fight.
though.
I got a
Okay,
Listen,
question
I
for
ain't gonna lie.
y'all.
Argument.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The
we were
reason
in
why,
camp with Brian
the
Norman.
reason why, I'm not saying I'm picking Dev because I just like Dev. Dev's just my favorite boxer. No, I ain't saying no shit like that at all. I'm saying because the flaws that Brian Norman has, it
Hmm.
does not it does not outweigh Devin's skills. Like he can't. there's no fixing Brian Norman's flaws in one camp for this fight. The lunging in, the keeping his head on the center line. You know what I'm saying? Whenever time he throw a punch with his left, he drop his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you.
He also
Uh,
There's
fight
no
that,
with his.
there's no
that,
fixing that in one camp. To
but
be honest,
yeah,
I've been watching Brian Norman so much, all his little clips and all his videos. In one interview from Brian, he really didn't know where his career was going after that Jin Kasaki fight. Because
now
no, 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 no. Let
specifically.
me let me let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me cook. And I'm not saying career as in like he don't know if he's gonna fall off or not. I'm not saying nothing like that. I'm saying like he didn't know who he was gonna fight next. He didn't know who he was gonna fight next.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
I feel you.
now, so now he boom, he's jumping in the fight with Devin Haney, one of the most elusive fighters right now, who y'all say is a runner and all this shit. This is totally different from what he's been accustomed to, which is fighting flat-footed fighters. He just fought three flat-footed fighters in a row. Those fighters are not preparing him to fight the guy that he's about to fight today. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this week. And that's not just me just talking. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. And if Top Rank had a home, Devin Haney most likely would not be the person on Brian Norman's schedule because that type of fighter, you have to get him ready for that shit. And they seen Brian Norman struggle against guys who had a little bit of decent boxing, like Randall and Boychenko.
Randall.
And I know Top Rank knows because you can go watch Top Rank recent video of, like I said, I'm analyzing this shit.
Yeah.
Top Rank uploaded a video, right, of all the fights leading up to Devin Haney for Brian Norman, and they
Hmm.
showed all the fights,
From
but
Brian Norman, right?
yep, but they skipped out the Boychika fight. They purposely skipped that. They're not doing that just for accident on accident. They purposely
Nah,
skipped
cause
that out because they
yeah, that's
don't
a
want
fact.
people to see that shit right there.
Nah, that's a fact. I seen that
He
video
got
too.
cut. The fight stopped early.
Still,
What do you
Nah,
they
mean?
but I
showed
know
they
what he
they
mean.
showed Devin that's a no contest. That fight was a no contest.
I
It's
know what
just
Armin mean. I know what
What was a
Armin mean.
no contest?
But
that Boychika fight.
I mean, no,
my bad, bro.
I'm saying
No,
which
no,
which
no, no, no. Go ahead. Go. What was you saying, brother? Up top.
My bad. I ain't gonna cut y'all off. My bad. But I'm saying, for basically for any fighter, they're gonna try to show their best moments. And mind you, I rock with Norman. I rock with Haney. Stylistically,
yeah.
right now, like, cause bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I put my money in this. I promise you, it's on my life. Gang, the fights that you were saying Norman fights like, cause a lot of people getting it twisted, bro. That's like 3, 4 fights ago. It's like he's not fighting like that no more. Since the Giovanni fight, if you watch since the first round, what he did, measure his distance, throwing like leading with his left hand right there, jabbing him
Mhm.
like throwing feints, throwing a lot of feints. That's showing the IQ right there that he's already gonna try this. And you already know
Bro.
mainly all his last 3 opponents been the aggressor. He ain't had to go get nobody. Niggas is just trying to be in his face. So off of that, I'm seeing and I'm preparing Haney to move. Like you gotta move Haney because it's like if they saying they're as big as a puncher as he is, you're not gonna let me sit here and take that. Let me see you not punching like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't do that. You gotta
Let me.
move around.
Can I say something? I
No,
mean,
go ahead, cook.
back to my subject. I was like, okay, even with Haney after the Ryan fight, and I thought I'm not saying he's nowhere near a shot fight or anything. You take a year off and you come back and you fight Ramirez, which is tailor made for you. Not a big puncher, slow feet. You got all the advantages, speed,
You trying to get
artillery.
Armin on his bully.
I'm just saying,
You said what? No, I'm listening.
got
I'm listening. I'm
you got
just
you
I,
got you got
go ahead, go
all
ahead.
you got all the advantages, and then you come back and fight that type of fight when you're supposed to show like, hey, okay, this dude that supposedly beat me, well, he did beat me because he cheated. I'm back,
Nah,
and you
but you know what? You know why did he fight like that though? Cause look, there, I'm not biased, and I know that's why I didn't even want to bet on that fight. And I told a lot of people, hell, don't even.
because he was trying to
He's
get to
not
the he
gonna
was trying to
lose
get
this
to the
fight
Ryan
because
fight.
yeah, because the Ryan fight was already lined up next. So it's like,
Okay,
why
and
would I
listen,
take damage in this fight when I already know
okay,
I'm gonna
but
get
we're
this
not
win
taking. But the thing you should have
regardless?
just you could have walked through him like you did Regis Progress.
No, but that's different because at that point you fake gotta
Okay, so you're going
it's
for the money. Okay, you're going. I understand you got this rematch.
Nah,
And-
yeah. At the end of the day, they have Haney already got belt. Yeah, he got
okay,
belt.
I'm just saying. Even
You feel
even
me?
after
So
this,
at
hold on.
some point, it got
Even
to be about the money. You
even
know?
even hold on. Even after this fight with Norman Jr.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw.
He's still a name, no, no lie. He's
But,
still
I'm
gonna
saying,
be a name.
but I'm saying he's still gonna fight Ryan Garcia. Turkey knows that.
No,
That fight
yeah,
is
they
that,
could
okay.
fight. They could fight.
That fight is on the table no matter what.
But it
So okay,
depends how he lose though. Because if he
I'm
lose
just saying.
bad,
I'm just saying.
We
and I'm
talking
praying for him,
about
'cause
Devin.
I don't want him to
I'm just
go
saying.
out bad. Like I
We
hope
don't
talking
he
see.
go out
about
bad.
we're
I don't
talking
see.
about Devin beating Jose Ramirez, but nobody ever talks about how Ryan couldn't even step on Rolly's toes.
Nah, but Rolly's that
Wait
not
a minute.
that as trash as people
That's not
think.
it's we know that Rolly is nice, but
Nah,
again,
Hold on.
he's a good fighter. I ain't gonna say he's
Hold
nice.
on. Hold on. You saw a fight that you never saw Rolly fight before in his life. So don't do that either. He,
Who?
Rolly changed his whole style.
Nah,
That
you
fight.
bugging. You gotta watch back, bro. I don't think you
No,
was watching.
are you
Like, yeah, he will have
that's
his
the best
moments
you
where he's
ever seen
wild.
Rolly look. Are
He
you
would
kidding
have
me?
his moments where he's wild.
That's the best
But
you ever seen Rolly look. Come on, dog.
Now, now,
all right, I'm
bro,
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. There's a fight
go
with
ahead,
damn. I
cook.
forgot. It's the Martinez guy. I think it was Martinez.
Oh,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
the best we ever seen Rolly look. Come on, we gotta be
Nah, and
honest
Let's
against
about
be
that.
Tank,
real.
He
No.
wasn't
Let's
doing all
be
that.
real.
You see, you not
Let's
watch.
be
Even
real.
against Tank,
Hold on,
against Tank,
Spear.
he was more patient.
Spear. Hold on. Let's be
Against
real.
Tank, he was more patient, bro. He was
Hold on,
definitely more
Let's
hold on,
be
patient.
hold on.
real.
Somebody cook. Somebody cook. Let
Let's
brother
be
cook.
real. He
Go
got
ahead.
cooked. He got cooked against Tank by swinging dumbly. Like
Because he knew he was drained.
he
Yeah,
walked into. Wait a minute. He walks into a fight in that against Tank.
Nah, we gotta
Then
stop that drain talk, bro. We gotta
He
stop that.
hold
was
on. Wait. Then he gets to Barroso, the fucking elder man.
the old man, and he laid some leather on him.
He barely touched Barroso, but Barroso whooped his ass, and they gifted him the fucking fight.
Correct.
They
But
gifted him that fight.
the
Now I don't know who else really fought after that, but all I know is he
he
land.
fought Pitbull. He fought Pitbull.
Okay, right, and that's the Pitbull whooped his fucking ass all around the ring. Okay, that's another one. When he fought Ryan, that is probably like Coach said, the best that we've ever seen Rolly
Ever. Like,
ever.
bro,
And he
hands
had a lay,
down.
but look, he had a layoff though. The shit that you saying that Haney had, he had a big layoff.
Hold
He
on.
had
A
like a
layoff and
2 year layoff.
learning is totally different. A layoff, you still come back and fight the way you fight.
you
It's
know,
totally
you know, you know what I
different.
love. What you know what I
But he
loved
got
about that
knocked
fight.
out bad, and he still had a layoff.
You know what I loved
So he
about that
could have been
fight.
shot.
After that fight, Vada retweeted and they said all fighters were tested during this fight.
Mm,
Yeah. So my thing is, real quick.
So it's like, I mean, we could say, like you say, y'all can say everything, but you know, he had positive results, he looked amazing. Negative results, he looked like shit.
Nah,
I
hold
mean,
on.
I don't know. Y'all
Nah,
can do
no
the
funny
y'all can
shit.
say
Oh
it.
man,
What's in
don't
No,
between?
you're right.
you
You're right.
can't even lie. Wait, let me say this real quick. Oh man, you can't even lie. Rolly had that hand up, nigga. He had that phone book textbook right there.
He
He had that
is, but
shit.
here's the thing.
He
This
had
is what
that
I
shit.
noticed. Here's what I noticed. Ryan Garcia in that Haney fight, when he got hit with that left hook, right?
mm,
He stumbled over. He felt it, but
mm.
this guy get the tap in his glove, and
He angry,
he's
irritated.
angry. He feel it. You can see it.
He
He's
woke the fuck
swole.
up. He woke
He
up.
woke it. The shit woke him up. He gets hit with that left hook from Rolly. It was no okay, man.
Well, he had
I'm
that
Yo,
tough
fucking
though.
over there.
yo, he
No, it
got
was. He felt that, and he ain't throw a punch again after that shit.
Nah, he had
when
that.
he
He had
got
that.
hit by
He
Rolly.
didn't have that same steam. He didn't have that
Is
same
that,
steam.
bro? That's what happens when you face a nigga with power.
Nah, that's
That
what
shit.
happens
No,
when you
that's
get
what
off the
happens when
fucking
you're on.
PEDs,
But
Bro,
bro.
no,
go see what
no,
Nandrolone is.
no. Let me
Bro.
hold on.
That's
Nandrolone,
what
We gotta be
happens
honest.
when
Hold on.
you get
I'm gonna
off
say it now.
PEDs.
Hold on.
You don't
nigga,
know niggas got
Nandrolone will
that.
have you feeling like the Hulk, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all
I'm
niggas.
not saying that he wasn't cheating, but we got to keep in mind that the history of these guys that go back to the amateurs.
Yeah.
They got 6 fights. They were 3-3. This was their 7th fight to break the tie. There's a lot that goes
They're
into.
3-3 because the dude's mom and dad were the judges, man.
I mean, but
Damn.
I mean, come on, man.
okay.
Literally, and I'm not. That's not my conjecture. That's not even my conjecture.
But what I'm saying, even when Haney said that we're 3-3 and we got a long history about it, the same reason that Tank didn't look the same way against Lamont Roach. It's
Man,
the history.
coach. if you're a coach, right?
Right.
Would you expect your your son's opponent to be the worst version of himself on fight night when he fights your son?
I
No,
mean,
no, no.
you're not supposed
Why
to be
would
that.
you think? Why would you think that?
Hold on, you're not supposed to be that. But
So
some people,
would you go into the training thinking, hey son, don't worry. You see
no,
how terrible he looked on the worst night?
no,
That's the version you're gonna expect.
no,
Right.
So
no.
why do we keep on bringing up this Ryan Garcia situation?
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that
hold on,
shit.
but
They
hold on,
ask,
no, no,
wait,
no.
wait, and then people ask, well, can he take a punch? Can he take a punch? Well, can people punch him? Because his last fight, he was able to fucking win that shit 12-0.
Linares caught him.
No lie.
12-0.
If y'all don't
Linares
mind me
caught
And
him.
then,
saying,
Linares
and
is
here's
one
the
of
thing.
Talking
And here's
about
the
Ryan
thing.
Linares is one of the
again.
best punchers in the
People
game.
always use the Ryan
Oh, you talking
thing
about
as a
Ryan? I'm sorry.
negative. Hell, a lot of people use the Ryan thing as a negative. Nobody ever looks at the Ryan thing as a positive. It could be a positive. You know why? Because now he probably knows that, maybe I can't sleep on the competition. Maybe I shouldn't be
bro.
too lax with my defense. Maybe I should be more aware. Yeah, nobody's thinking of that. They're just thinking, oh, he's gonna be broken. And that's the type of thinking that got some money in my pocket during that Ramirez fight because somebody
Okay,
said Ryan
okay,
Garcia broke Devin Haney, so Ramirez is gonna knock him out. So the
no,
brother ended up paying me, he ended up paying me $200 on the same
but yeah,
night.
but we know Ramirez is
Because
not that type
because
of guy.
here's the thing. We seen Brian Norman hurt by guys that you wouldn't even recognize in the corner store if you bump into him.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay,
So it's like to think Devin Haney
Yo, you funny.
to think
Devin
that
Haney
Devin
got hurt
Haney
how many
name a
may
times?
name a
not
fighter.
to think Devin Haney can't hurt this guy.
Name a
I don't
fighter.
Now
know.
you know what I was thinking. Oh my bad, yeah. But you
Go
know what
ahead.
I this is what I was really thinking of because I kind of got a little understanding of as far as the weight. Brian, he been at that weight. Let's say he started his career at that weight. He's definitely more acclimated. When we mean more acclimated, as far as in ain't no fake muscles or nothing like that shit, bro. If niggas say he don't even lift weight, that's pure strength. Like literally,
He
yo, that's
don't.
hard to do. Cause nowadays with this weight, the protein and all that shit, it'll make you look big, but you really not, really not that big.
I
Like
mean, Norman probably naturally big because he just a country motherfucker. Like he
nah, yeah,
probably
that's what I'm
naturally big.
saying. Is that's the difference in the two weights. Haney's coming up basically this year. Like all that
Mm.
muscle that you probably should be having at 147, as far as natural muscle and inflated muscle,
Nobody says nothing about that transformation either.
it's different too. Cause I don't know if the muscle Haney got right now is more like inflated, like just not as natural. You feel me?
Nobody
Yeah.
As
says anything
far as
about that.
Brian been
Nobody
there
says anything
for a
about that
minute.
transformation.
Brian been there for a minute.
He been there for a
And
minute.
he more solid in that way. Like it's more solid muscle. You feel me? It's more like natural type shit. That's what I'm
Brian been
saying.
at 147 since he was what 16, and
No,
now
no, no.
he's
147.
25. Now he's 25, and folks want to tell me, oh, we're gonna see the absolute best version of this kid. Hey, let's just hope
Nah,
for the
but you
best.
gotta understand. Remember,
Let's hope for it.
he about to be 25, right? He just 2 years ago he wasn't even on the scene. Right now, that's like an Abdullah Mason or a Floyd
I haven't. I have.
Schofield.
We hold on. I'm just telling you. We were in camp with him, and I take a look at guys, and I just sit back and I watch him.
Mhm,
And for one,
mhm,
people try to knock him and just say, hey, his feet. He has
mhm,
good feet. I think for two, even with Devin Haney, this is the best athlete that he's faced.
Mm.
Period. I think his hand speed. I think hand speed. This is probably the best dude with hand speed that he's faced. Probably the
mhm.
most. And I'm saying the most athletic guy. I'm pretty sure the
He's not more.
strongest.
Sorry to cut you off. He ain't more athletic than
Nah,
Loma.
Haley's definitely
He not.
more
He not. You
faster.
know, more athletic than who?
Loma.
No, I think Loma's
You think
technical.
so?
Loma's technical. You can't tell me.
He
Yeah,
I don't know
technical,
about
but
yeah.
that.
I
I
don't.
don't
I
we
know
think.
about that.
Nah.
we not
I
gonna
think
sit here
Yeah,
Ryan.
and
you
act
feel
like.
me?
But
Yeah, I think Loma
You
is
Brian
the
more
see,
most.
athletic, bro.
I said something on Twitter, and a lot of people got mad at me. I said I feel like Brian Norman's too stiff.
he ain't got no legs.
He's too stiff. He moves and he walks around like he's fucking Diesel or something.
I know what you mean.
Cause he
That's the
is.
posture.
You
That's
see
the
the tree
posture.
trunk legs, bro? Straight up.
And
That's
I'm
what.
and,
Yeah,
I, and
That's
I'm
why
and I'm
Devin
trying
ain't
to
hurting
tell
shit.
and I'm
the
trying to
same
tell the
Pacquiao
fans, and
tabs.
fans think I'm just crazy. I'm trying to tell the fans that type of stuff matters because you're gonna fight somebody who's gonna be able to hit you and move out the way before you can hit him back. While your ass sitting there with your feet all planted,
I
stiff
told
as
you.
fuck,
I told
trying to
you.
dad on him.
Wait,
But
hold
y'all
on,
not
hold on.
hearing. Y'all
Wait,
don't
hold
Art,
hear
on.
me
man,
though.
Yo,
who you
Y'all
talking
don't
about,
hear
man?
me, and that's
Who you
fine.
talking about,
That's
man?
fine. Y'all don't have to hear me. Y'all
no,
don't
no,
have
no,
to
Who
hear
no.
you
me.
from?
I want to ask you
No,
Where
something.
you
Art.
from,
I
Art, man?
told you, Art.
Like
I
just
Right.
told you.
Art,
like
where you
hold on,
from,
bro.
Art?
My bad, bro. My bad. Cause
Let me,
me, I think me and Coach, I think I feel like he knows that Brian got speed. So I wanted to ask Art, man, you feel like Brian is slow?
I don't think Brian is slow, but looking at both fighters,
Yeah.
I see Devin has the speed advantage over Brian Norman.
Just,
I think yeah, definitely. He definitely
hold on,
does.
no. I think he's,
You could just see it with that pad work with Mickey Bay and then him and
and I
the
think,
Carl Winslow coach.
but I think Norman is twitchier.
We shall see.
I,
We
I'm,
shall
I'm,
see after
cause
after jump rope and then this
no,
fucking
you know what
I'm
it is,
parking
bro. Like
lot.
those.
We'll
gonna
see.
I'm gonna tell you what I look at. I'm gonna tell you what I look at Norman like. I'm gonna tell you what I look at Norman like. Norman
And I
to
like
me,
Norman, by the way. I
no,
do like Norman.
Nah, I
Norman
do
to
know.
me,
I know you fuck with Norman. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. I
yeah.
can
I'm just
tell.
saying, Norman to me is kind of like a Marvin Hagler and a Roy Jones type of fighter. You say leaping off your feet, and I'm about to say he's doing it like Roy or anything, but sometimes you meet some people that can just do, because Roy is nobody that you prototypically try to train your fighter to be like. He's just gifted. He
Mm,
was
Hmm.
gifted to do certain things that you do not train, and it's just natural to him.
yeah.
The thing is, I think people don't understand. Knockout fighters usually get hit with shots because they go for the knockout.
Mm,
Sometimes they get hurt. Look at Inouye. How many times has Inouye been dropped? Because you go
Mhm.
and they'll take the shot, they get up, and they do what they have to do. Because the thing is, they don't mind opening themselves up to give. I mean,
yeah. Take
they'll
one to
take what
give
they
one.
get to get what they need to get. So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of knockout fighters do take shots.
Nah, yeah. And also, bro, like, bro, damn, bro. I don't know how many Haney fights I watched, but I watched basically almost all of them. Now, except from the beginning, but his last 15 fights, I don't watch. Like, let's say with Loma, Jojo Diaz, Cambosos, who else? Regis. Okay. And all of them fights, bro. I don't know why a lot of other Haney fans say that he doesn't sit in the pocket. Bro, who doesn't sit in the pocket is Shakur. Shakur don't be sitting in the pocket at all. That nigga is crazy for real. That nigga really be on the move. Haney at least give you a chance to, you feel me? And that's what we gonna see if when Brian connect with Cyan, whether it's the arm, the shoulder, the stomach,
That's
the
it.
the,
It
the
changed
neck.
the
Like,
mindset.
bro, niggas hitting you in your neck, your ear,
And you
close to the
and you
back of the
gonna
head,
know I
all of
don't want
that.
this to get hit.
So it's
You
like,
turn your defense into offense.
and mind you, you saying, oh man, you saying that you know Norman is athletic. It's just I know you rock with Haney a lot, so we can't disrespect it. All I know you saying, you feel me? If Haney's gonna lose, they gotta show me. If he gonna beat him, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. So I gotta respect it from him. He just
I
gotta see.
think I think I
He just
think
gotta see it. That's it.
I think Centillion beats Cambosis hands down. And
Antonio
he
cooks Cambosis. Ain't gonna lie.
hold on, and he fought and Haney fought him at 32-0. 32-0. And he fought that man like that, and he cooked Cambosis, who y'all talking about. I'm just saying, like,
You
bro,
know what it is, Coach? It's the way that you coming off. It's gonna rub. And like if they're a Haney fan, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what
but
you
that's not.
talking
But
about?"
we, I
It's
mean, but
because the
no,
way you saying it. But if
but
like
I'm just,
you
but
take
we
another
gotta
approach, if you take another approach and you can still keep the same statement, that same meaning,
see.
just a calmer approach, a softer approach, because you just throwing it unfiltered.
I'm
You're
just
like, no,
hold on. If we calling a spade, it's a spade. Has Haney fought
yeah,
better
but you,
competition? Hell yeah, he has, hands down.
yeah, because
Right.
to
So
be
just
honest.
I can say it with the same. Yes, he has. Has he been on the? Has he been under the lights under? The, yes, he has.
I'm not
But
oblivious, so I
yeah,
could
but the
definitely
thing
see
is,
what's going on with a
just,
lot of things. I just sometimes like to keep my mouth shut. I'm like, you know what?
just like I'm not a hater,
Fuck
but
it.
just like Haney got his opportunity. We got to say this is Norman Jr.'s opportunity. So if that's the case, when do you ever get an opportunity? If Haney's up here, When does anybody down here get an opportunity?
This
Am
is
I?
this is coach. To be honest, this is really more like a learning lesson in his career.
Okay, and it may be.
That's exactly what it is, and that's what
Maybe
I'm
it is.
saying. There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm gonna support Brian
He
Norman
called him
on
a
his
bum.
journey.
Haney
I'm,
called him a bum.
you know, you. And here's the thing: a lot of people have been complaining about that. Man, this is fighter trash talk, man. Y'all gotta stop taking that personal. This is fighter
Well,
trash
It's
talk
not. No, I'm saying. No, I'm
because
saying.
because Brian Norman said Devin Haney has nothing to bring him, like, or nothing that can stop him, or some shit like that, or nothing
yeah.
that he can fear, or anything like that. And Jin Kasaki and Cuevas is more of a threat than Devin Haney. I mean, saying stuff like that is just ridiculous. But you'll hear Devin Haney fans saying things like, "Oh man, oh my god,
Well,
Now
I
it's
mean,
the
You keep
I had to
saying
say
shit
such a
all
thing."
the damn time. Cut it out.
it's the logic of
yeah.
it's like the logic
Oh
comes.
shit, I
All the
forgot I
time.
got brother Brim up in here.
You
Shout out to
Don't
did
play
everybody in
with
the
me.
chat.
you didn't beat people. Name somebody. When was the last time besides who was it? Cambosos undefeated. Everybody else that Haney fought, they have been beat. I don't care who they've been beat before. They've been beat.
I'm tell you this, Brian
I don't
Norman,
care who they faced. How about that?
Brian Norman. I don't even want to cook about on his resume no more because here's my thoughts. I'm not like y'all said, the other Haney fans. I don't care about who he
You
fought
the
no
leader.
more. You know why? Because he's here. He did something that put him in the position where he's fighting Devin Haney. So we're just gonna see if what he did in the past prepared him for
Prepare.
what's going to happen right this
Where you
weekend.
from? Where you from, bro? Where you from?
Where I'm from?
Yeah,
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota.
St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay, I
Yep.
tell you what. Guess what we do?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
College Park, Georgia.
Oh, okay, okay. So yeah. I hear the Waffle House in your accent. So
Yeah.
it's I see
So,
it. I
so,
see
so,
it. I
so
see it.
this
So
what we do. This what
I
we
can
do.
see why you rocking with Brian Norman,
No,
huh?
no, 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 no. My son fought him in the amateurs, and it was so we. I mean, but but we were living in Florida then, so I'm just saying. So we fought him in the amateurs. We living in Florida then, but I just look at certain things. I'm just like, okay, this is what we'll do. That's like friendly wager. Anyway, let's put us a nice let's put us a steak dinner on it.
So this is how I do things on Art
I
Man
mean, I'm
Apparel.
just asking.
No,
Art
he
Man.
finna do. I already know the rules.
This is how we do it. We can bet an artmanapparel.com shirt of your choice from my site. If Brian loses, go to my website, buy any shirt, or if
Or
Haney wins,
or you get you a
well,
king
no, see,
cam, or you get you a king cam.
yeah. We can do that. We can do
Right.
that. We can
Okay.
do that. We
Okay.
can do
So,
that.
yeah,
If
I
if if
appreciate it.
Brian
Thank
if
you,
Brian
brother.
loses, come to artmanapparel.com.
Yes,
If
sir.
if Haney loses, I'll come to your site and buy that
You
shirt.
get a
I'll
king.
buy your shirt.
Yes, sir.
Deal. That's a solid deal. I
Yes,
can
sir.
work with that.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, dog. Yeah, that make more sense right there. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, you see, I like that. And then
Yeah, yeah.
Brother Brim was coming in, hey, oh, don't do that. Don't be messing with that. All right.
That's okay.
You
But
don't want to mess with them. Nah, but here's my thing, man. I'm not a hater.
I know that.
I've been watching Brian Norman.
Nah,
And
he be
here's the thing.
tapping in.
I've been watching him a lot. So when I speak with total confidence because you don't fix his defense in one camp. Him him keeping his head on the center line like that, that's not gonna get fixed in one camp. This fight with Haney, y'all talk about Haney was forced to take this fight. No, this fight with Norman, this is something that he jumped into that he had to mentally prepare himself for right away, last minute. It's not no he got time to prepare for this fight, even though y'all seen him jump rope into Devin Haney. No. This is something that's out of the blue for him. And y'all gonna see it's gonna look like a senior fighting a freshman.
I hear you. I just I just say this. I think from the Ramirez fight and for you to come in here and not show that you're back, guy cheated against me. I'm still me. But you
How did he not show he was back?
hold on,
Y'all
hold
guys
on.
wait, fans said,
Besides
hold on,
getting
let's
in,
do it one at a time. I like doing it one at a time because
You
I was
was
talking.
interrupt. You
fans,
interrupted him when he was talking
hold on,
about one at a time. This is what I'm talking about. Listen to you,
y'all
man.
said that he can't block a left hook and he don't got no defense. He can't block a left hook. How many left hooks did you see him get hit with? Because Ramirez show was throwing a lot of them.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
No, no, it was.
Get,
Hold on. It
Ramirez
wasn't. Hold
didn't.
on. Hold on.
Ramirez didn't throw a lot of punches.
No, it wasn't the fact that he was fleet of foot. Ramirez just wasn't punching.
Ramirez was trying
No,
to
but
throw
hold
some
on.
punches there.
But hold on. No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
oh, oh. Go ahead. If he wasn't punching,
It
why
was
was he
one of
not
the
throwing
lowest
punches?
Hold on.
output.
What
It was
was
one
his
of the
excuse
lowest
to not throw
output fights.
punches? Did he
Aren't
fear what was coming back at him?
No,
that
bro.
was one of the lowest output fights in
Why did he
boxing
not throw
What are you
history.
punches
talking about?
though?
This,
Y'all
bro.
got to make it make
That was
sense because it
that
takes
was
two
one
to
of the
One of the
tango.
lowest
lowest.
output. That was one of the lowest output boxing fights in history. What are you talking
It
Thank
about?
was
you,
it was the lowest output, and he was still able to send that man to the
But
hospital.
bro.
you missing the point? Did you hear
No,
what
so
you
He didn't
just
you're
go to
said?
the
you're
It's one
you're
of
hospital.
the
missing the point.
lowest
He
The,
didn't
here,
go to
here-
the
output
here's the
hospital.
here's the
in
point, Brim.
boxing
Here's the point,
history.
Brim. Here's the point, Brim.
Holy
Here's the
smoke!
point. Here's the point. Your man's not leaving with that belt on Saturday.
I hear you, dog.
it's
I'm
that
gonna
simple.
bookmark your video, bro, and I'm gonna
Look,
comment
look,
on it
look,
a
look. You
week
could
from
you
now.
could
And
you
then
could record my
I'm not gonna do the
videos. You
talking.
could do all
You
that.
see how you doing all the
I
talking
don't
now? You
run.
gonna do all the talking next week, and you gonna tell me about the fight and the results of it because it ain't gonna go the
Mhm.
way you think it's gonna go.
Can we?
It's not. And why
No,
is that? Is it because I was in camp with Brian Norman and I see the sweat
no,
glistening down his neck
no.
like you did?
Man,
It's
Because I
just the
feel like that's why
elements.
you
It's the
picking Brian
elements of
Norman.
this fight. To
was
me,
you in
That's why
camp
you
meeting
picking
with him?
the
Brian Norman.
Was you in
mentality
camp
and
meeting
the
with Haney?
elements of this fight scream something to me.
Look, like I said, man, when we talking on a
He got to
boxing
come
tip,
big
your
dog
man's
step
not
and
fixing that head on the line in one
uh,
camp. And y'all know it.
listen.
Y'all
You
know
get
it.
is Devin getting in the pocket? Is Devin going to be in the pocket?
Is he?
Yes or no? Tell me that.
Is
I'm
he?
gonna answer your question. Is he going to be in the
Is
pocket?
he?
Yes
I
or
don't
no?
know. I'm not Devin Haney. I
So
don't
how
know.
you talking about who going to win? You feeling so confident
I
if you
don't
don't know? I'm
I
asking
don't
you a
know.
simple question.
I
Is
don't
Devin
know.
going
I
to
don't
fight in the
know.
pocket at any point in this fight?
I don't know.
Yes or no?
Do y'all want him to sit in the
If you
pocket?
can't answer the
No,
question,
no,
then there's
no.
Do y'all
nothing to
want
talk
him?
about,
Wait, do
my
y'all
G.
want him to sit in the pocket?
I'm just asking the question because I said for him to win, he got to be like Terrence
Look,
Crawford.
we're
You know
talking,
what
we're
Terrence
talking,
Crawford did?
I'm talking to
He sat in the
somebody.
pocket. If he don't sit in the pocket, he gonna be a run. He gonna be running backwards all fight,
And he
losing
might not have
rounds.
no
Hey,
fight
So what
hey,
we
advantage.
hey,
doing? What
people in
we
the chat.
doing?
I'm talking to people who associated with Brian Norman Jr. So they
If
they
he's
want they,
winning,
they want to send a
if he's
message
just on
back.
his best foot,
They
he's
they
losing the
want
fight.
they
So
want
he's
me to
got to
tell
be big
Dev
dog
to say,
stepping.
hey
So
man,
is
you should
Devin
fight
gonna
him in
be
the
in the
pocket.
pocket? Yes or
No,
no?
you should
Answer
fight
the
him in the
question.
pocket. Hell no. He should fight his fight, which means he's gonna win the fight. Him
No.
fighting his fight.
Okay.
Which means he's going to win that fight by unanimous decision. Your man Brian Norman, he got about 3 to 4 rounds to do it. If he don't,
3 or 4
he's gonna
rounds. You
he
sound crazy.
if he don't get Devin out in 3 to 4 rounds, man, he going to drown in there.
You
I'm
sound
trying to
crazy.
tell y'all right now.
That's how.
That's an incomplete pass. What you
And I
talking
know
about?
that. And him jump roping in the parking lot instead of being in the gym working hard.
The gym wasn't open, Goofy. So they working out before
Why?
they
It,
open
it,
it. You
it,
just
it wasn't it
you
wasn't
make up
open. It wasn't
anything
open
for
for
y'all
green
so
niggas
put
like
attention
Brian
to.
Norman Jr. and Senior. It wasn't
You ain't
open for
Everything
never.
that
green
Norman
niggas
does,
like
you
that.
You ain't
gonna
never
slam it,
seen.
dog.
You
It's
ain't never
all
It,
good.
seen
You
it
Devin
wasn't
got it,
open for
Haney.
player.
green niggas
Why did
like
Devin
that.
Haney
You
fight that
got
fight?
it, player.
Why was it open for Dev? They like Dev over there or
That wasn't
something?
at the exact same time. You
Why
taking
why
footage
it's
from a
open
clip
for
from
Dev? They
somebody.
like
You
him?
taking
They like
clips
his
from a
haircut?
different time for somebody else, and they going in early in the morning in the
I
time
ain't
frame
trying
over
to
there.
hear that
You was
shit.
fronting like a
I ain't
mug.
trying to
You
hear
was
that shit.
wild
Them niggas
capping.
is green
You
as
Hey,
wild
shit.
capping.
get ready to buy the shirt. I
Nah,
got you.
you get ready
Yeah,
to
yeah.
shop on artmetalapparel.com.
Just get
Best price
ready.
merch in
I
the
got you,
game.
and I still
Look,
support
look,
you.
Get
look, hold on,
ready.
hold on, hold on. But shout out to Coach Lowe. Let me
You
cook with
turn
my brother,
everything to
my
big.
brother Brim. So, like I said, that man is green,
Yeah,
working out
okay.
in a fucking parking lot. And y'all trying to tell me, oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Nigga, that's not okay. That's not okay.
Somebody's
It's
not okay.
okay to say it's
You
not
get to work
okay,
in
man.
anywhere. Yes, it is okay. That means you're willing to get
Right.
that work in anywhere. So what are you talking about? You just making up anything for how you want it to slant and
I'm
look.
not
And guess
making up
what?
stuff. Is
Yeah,
that
I
not
can't wait
professional?
to talk
Why
to you next
why
week,
does
my
my
G.
why
You gonna
see
be
and then
humble as fuck.
hold on, let's do it one at a time. Why does his country bumpkin manager don't have his fucking gym reserved for this guy, the champion, to come in there and work out, to fight the toughest fight of his career on paper? Why they don't have that reserved for him? Why is he working out in a parking lot? Knowing he gotta make sure everything's right so he can cut weight properly. Why is that? Oh, I tell you, because he's green. They green over there,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
And
green.
this
They
is a
haven't
learning
been doing
lesson.
this for years. Yeah, that sounds good. You're green. You don't know what you're talking about? Be
All
quiet.
right. All right, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You
I
don't.
don't know what I'm talking
You
about.
ain't never did it.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm talking about. But somehow reporters ask your man everything I've been
They
saying
ask
on my
questions
channel
because
since day one
fans
in
like
the
you be
fucking
running your
parking
mouth
lot.
making up stuff. That's why they ask those questions because y'all be running your mouth making narratives.
Hey,
So
hey, hey,
it
hey!
makes it
Imagine,
it makes the
imagine,
story
imagine,
juicy.
imagine you,
Congratulations, I can make up shit.
imagine you. One of them Saudis, they going to work. They wake up in the morning, brush their teeth, get down. They go down to go get their car, and they see a fucking nigga jump roping and some country ass nigga on Instagram like, yeah, man, we ain't here working. What you think they think? They probably thinking, man, what the hell these niggas out here doing? Oh, this none but the champion working out in the fucking parking lot. Like, what the fuck? Why this nigga's not in the gym working? Why is he in the parking lot?
You
Somebody make
asking the
it make
dumbest of
sense.
dumb questions. You it's funny now. It's funny now, but you won't be laughing later.
Yeah, nah, it's funny.
And I'm
It's
gonna
funny.
come
Niggas
through,
talk
and
about
I ain't
it's
gonna talk like
Photoshop.
how you
You know what's
talking.
funny? Your
I'm gonna
man's
let you do all the talking like you doing now. But
no,
you gonna be telling me why the fuck
that's all you
Devin
can
lost
do
the
because we
fight.
boxing
That's what's
fans.
gonna
We
happen, my
boxing
G.
fans. We ain't
That's what's
fighting.
gonna happen though. It's gonna be
Talking
a
about I got
beautiful
it
fight.
out the mud energy, nigga. This ain't no fucking movie, man. This ain't Rocky 3.
It's gonna look like one. How about that?
Nah, nigga, this ain't Rocky 3. This ain't none of that shit. Your man about to get outclassed. I don't like
Yeah,
how
that
people
sounds
try to
good.
force me to be all nice and friendly about it. I ain't being
Yeah,
friendly
you ain't
about
gotta be
shit,
nice and
man.
friendly. I ain't asking for that
Man,
from you,
we can we
sucker.
can we can we can do all the hugging and all that shit after the
But
fight.
I know
Your
you
man getting
capping.
cooked. He getting cooked. He getting cooked.
Who cooked? You the ones get worried about going talking about somebody getting cooked. You better be ready, bro. You
And
better be ready.
Regis try to warn you niggas. Stop listening
Man,
to
I ain't
niggas
worried
like
about
Brim.
64. I ain't worried about 67 T-Rex arms.
He
I
says,
mean, that's
don't listen to
cool.
these. Don't go in there trying
Salute
to
to him, but
outbox
man,
Devin. You gonna
this
lose, man,
ain't
if
this
you
ain't the
do
same.
that.
This ain't the same fight, son. This ain't the same fight. Y'all living off of. Oh yeah, we're gonna do you like Regis. Yeah, good luck trying.
Of,
Good luck
bro, y'all
trying.
living off
Good
of
luck
Ryan
trying.
Garcia.
Good
Off
luck
of Ryan
trying.
Garcia.
I ain't worried about him either. You ain't facing Ryan Garcia. You facing Brian Norman Jr. That's who you
Mm-hmm.
facing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, young, athletic, got them hands, gonna force the action. Okay, Dev, let's see what they do. You talking to super superior boxer. Okay, that sounds real good. I'm gonna tell you this: the level of Brian Norman's fighting ability over Devin Haney's fighting ability is greater than Devin Haney's boxing ability over Brian Norman's boxing ability. That's what's going to show on fight night. I'm a
Hopefully
kid.
he can still throw
That's
punches
what's
after
going to
round
happen.
six. Work doing.
What?
Hopefully he can still throw punches after round six after this nigga doing all this jump roping in the fucking parking lot. I don't want to hear
Nigga,
nothing about no. He cutting weight last minute.
so,
I
so,
don't want to hear that
I'm not
shit, man.
cutting weight, dude. I'm not even worried about whatever you talking about. All that none of that shit matters because I already know what time it is and ain't nothing going on with that. That's all
All
just
right, man.
fabricated bullshit.
So
I mean,
so I this here's my
Devin
thing.
has to
Am I
lose more
lying?
weight than
Am
Brian
I
Norman,
lying though?
dog, by a long shot. Devin
So let's
Haney
be
has to
objective.
lose more weight than Brian Norman. What are we fucking talking about?
Can we
Like,
be
what are you
objective?
doing?
Can we be objective? Can we
You're
be
not being
objective?
objective. You over here
Can
talking
we
about
be
a weight
objective?
cut, and Devin has to lose more weight than Brian Norman. Be quiet.
Can we be objective? Can we be objective?
I wish you can try. Go for it.
Staying at a weight class for too long, do you think that effects will eventually show? Staying at a weight class for too long.
If you can make yourself believe somebody's been staying at a weight class long enough, sure.
I mean, staying at the weight class since you were a teenager.
If you can make it,
You're
if you
old.
can make
Now
it
you're
seem that
grown.
way
Now
and
you're
believe
old
that,
enough to rent a car and all some more shit. Like what? 25 years old, right?
yeah, but the man don't walk around at the same way Devin Haney
But I'm
walk around.
trying to
Devin
tell
Haney
you,
don't
brother
walk
Brim,
around at 180
brother
pounds, my
Brim,
G.
brother
That's
Brim,
what Devin
brother
Haney
Brim,
does. That Brian
brother
Norman
Brim.
doesn't do that. He's not
Hear me
naturally
out.
that big.
Please hear
So
me
what,
out.
there's nothing to hear you out. There's nothing to hear out.
Please hear me out. I'm not questioning your
154 is
man.
coming in about a year
I'm
and a
not
half, 2 years.
I'm not questioning your man making the weight. The only thing is, will he be able to perform at the highest level after cutting weight in a foreign country, having several weight cuts, you know, jump roping in a parking lot?
Look, see,
Whatever.
you're a comedian. You should have your own show because you're making you
I'm
will
a
take something you
comedian.
add to your narrative building base.
This is what it
Bro,
is.
he's in
I try
more
to
shape
tell
than
y'all.
probably any other boxer because he's been fighting consistently through the year. So he's on this Nayu Inoue shit where you always ready for the game. The man ain't probably been over 160
Nigga, what is he? Is he a
pounds.
Newey? Is he
He
Roy
probably hasn't been
Jones?
over
Is he Mike
160
Tyson?
pounds
Is
this
he
whole year.
Holyfield?
What you
What is
talking
he?
about? Listen, you want to talk about objectivity? You talking about a weight cut means shit to a person who's been active as a fighter and has probably been within a 12 to 13 pound range this entire time at any moment going into a fight if he's fighting at 147. This man is not 180, 90 pounds walking around in his normal life. So you making this bullshit up don't mean nothing to me because I know it's not a relevant
The
fact.
man don't got enough fluid around his brain
You
going
don't got
on.
enough fluid in your
He don't
brain.
got enough fluid going around his brain. That's why when he fought Cuevas, he got hurt in the first round with a left hook. You know the same shit y'all complain about Devin getting hurt with. He got hit with a left hook twice, and his upper body was on game, but his lower body was not on the same page. Do you
Who's
remember
lower
that?
body?
Do
Who's
you
lower
remember
body?
that? Did that not
Who's lower
happen?
body?
Did that
What you
happen
talking
or
about?
not? Did that
What you,
happen or not?
I don't even know what the fuck you
Did,
talking about. I was kind of spacing out, not listening to you. I was
no,
reading
no,
the
no,
book.
no, 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 no.
Nonsense yourself.
Let's talk about it. When he fought Cuevas in the very first round,
He got hit with a shot.
he got hit with a shot. His upper body was on point, but his lower body wasn't on the same page.
Yeah, he got a little stanky leg.
When
He got a
when
little stanky leg.
he got a little
But
stanky
what
leg, huh?
happened after that? Spark out them, and
No.
that's the
Let's
difference.
talk about what happened right
When
then
your
and
guy
there.
gets touched,
Let's pause it.
you turn
Let's
around
stop.
sparking shit. I don't want to hear it, dog. I don't
You
want to hear
see,
it.
you see, y'all see. Hold on. You see, pet family. They don't want to go. They don't want to
I don't care
dissect
about
that.
the past fight.
They
Let's
don't
talk
want to
about right
dissect that.
now.
They want to go. They want to skip over that. They want to talk about Devin
I'm
versus
done with
Ryan a
the
million
dissecting. I
times.
am done dissecting. I've broken down more angles of the fight than you ever have because I've told
Look
you
at that.
what
Look at that.
Devin Haney does to win, and I'll tell you what Brian Norman does to win. You
He
don't
know
do
what I'm
that.
talking
You
about.
just
He knows what I'm
narrative
talking
based
about.
build shit.
He knows what I'm talking
I've had the conversations. I can actually take a clip of me going over a 5 minute breakdown on how Devin Haney wins the fight, and then a 5 minute breakdown on how Norman wins the fight. You have no ability to do that. You just rah Devin
You
Haney's
know
going to
why?
win. He's going to
Because Lil
outclass
nigga ain't
Norman.
winning this
No,
fight.
you
That's
have
why.
no. I'm not
That's
hearing
why.
that shit you talking.
That's why.
Next
Because Lil
week it's
nigga
gonna
ain't
be
winning
fun.
this
I'm gonna
fight.
have
That's
fun with
why.
you next week, my G. It's gonna be fun. You're
That's
gonna be
why it's
doing
gonna be
all the
fun. I
talking.
love it. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
I
let you
love
do
the
all the talking. You're
sponsorship.
gonna explain
I love the
how
sponsorship.
Norman beat Devin Haney. That's what you're gonna do for me. I'm gonna pull up and I'm just gonna be cool. I'm gonna say, yo, explain to me what happened in the fight. And that's what, and for real. I'm just
Yeah, and I'm gonna
gonna
tell you. Yeah, well, after the sixth round, your man couldn't fucking throw any punches. He couldn't keep his hands up
oh yeah,
to
we
save
have
his
evidence
life.
of that.
He couldn't
He has
keep
a
his
history of
hands up
doing
to
that,
save
right?
his life.
Yeah, Brian Norman has a history of tiring out.
Y'all
You
ever
better
see? Y'all ever seen
you
them
praying
fights?
and hoping. You
Hold
praying
on.
and
Let
hoping
me
and
cook,
wishing.
real.
That's what you doing.
You ever
I'm
seen them
calm.
fights? You ever seen them fights where a guy, he got all this muscle and shit. He going in there, he trying to bang it out in the first couple rounds, and then after a couple rounds, he getting tagged to the body, and he can't keep his hands up. He dropping his hands, and he getting popped up on his face. You know what I'm saying? Top to bottom. That's gonna be beat normal right there. After the
Yeah,
sixth,
you're
seventh
gonna
round,
call him be
he going
extraordinary
bro.
after the fight.
He not gonna be able to keep his hands up. That's just gonna be the fight itself, keeping his hands up.
Okay, well, when Devin goes to
I
lunge
can't
in with
wait for
that
this
body
shit,
shot and
man.
get clocked 6 times, he's gonna be on the back foot the rest of the fight, and we're gonna
Nigga,
watch him survive and lose 12 rounds if he don't get put out of here. How
nigga,
about
last
that?
time I checked, his name is Devin Haney, not Devin Rodriguez or Devin Martinez. He's
And
not
last
gonna
time I
sit.
checked,
He's
it's
not gonna
Brian
sit
Norman,
there.
not
He's not gonna sit
motherfucking
there for
gnar ass
Brian Norman
little
to hit
ass.
on him. He's not gonna sit
What?
there for Brian Norman
He's
to
not
hit on him.
Ramirez,
Like I
double
said,
slow footed. Yeah, all
he
right,
ain't
keep
he
playing.
ain't Devin
Get
Martinez.
in the
He ain't
pocket
Devin
with me.
Lopez. He
Get
ain't
in the
Devin
pocket with me.
Sanchez. He ain't
Get.
Devin
I
Rodriguez,
asked you a
nigga.
question you
He
never
ain't
answered.
Devin
And you ain't get in the
Santillan,
pocket
nigga,
with
or
me.
Devin
Is
Cuevas,
Devin gonna get in the pocket? Is
nigga.
Devin gonna get in the pocket?
He don't gotta stay in the
Yes or
pocket.
no? Yes or no?
Why?
Is there
Why?
any point in the fight is
Why?
Devin gonna get in the pocket?
Why? He don't gotta do
Because
none of that shit.
you analyze fights, you a Mr. Breakdown shit. So tell me this: is Devin gonna be in the pocket at any point in this fight?
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now let me ask: is Brian Norman gonna try to outbox Devin
I'm
Haney?
not answering your question till you actually step into
I
the
just
arena.
asked. I said yeah. I said
Okay.
yeah.
So he gonna step in the pocket.
Yep.
You didn't sound too confident when you said, yeah, you said it under your fucking breath.
Oh, I said it under my breath. No,
you
I ain't
so did.
saying shit under my
You ain't say
breath.
you
Check
ain't say
this
it with
out.
your nuts or nothing. You said you didn't sound
Nah.
confident
Check
at
this
all
out.
as you
Check this
said it.
out.
That felt very feeble.
Check this out.
Y'all
I
clip
got.
that.
I'm about to play this clip right here. I want you to. I want you to hear this clip because this gonna be interesting right here. Listen to this.
Sit in the pocket with Bob. Learn you something different. I ain't even talking about just the power.
Hold on.
I have to demonstrate. Hey, sit in that pocket with me. Sit in the pocket with me.
Mm-hmm.
Sit in the pocket with Bob. Learn you something different. I ain't even talking about just the power, boy. That's that timing, boy. That's that speed.
What if I put you down?
I'm gonna catch you slipping on your pivot. What if I put you down? You can't. I can't. Boy, you ain't got nothing in them gloves. Remember this day. Remember this day. I'm gonna remember. I have to demonstrate.
That's the most important part. What if I put you down? And this
You
is
ain't got
something
nothing
you
in them
Griff,
gloves.
you
You ain't
Brian
got
Norman
nothing in them
fans,
gloves for
you
me.
Brian Norman fans in are
You ain't got
y'all not
nothing
thinking
in them
about this.
gloves for me.
Are you sure?
It ain't
You
gonna be enough
sure?
in them gloves. It's not
That's
enough in
why he
them
said
gloves.
that's why he
It's not
said,
enough in them
remember this
gloves. I
clip.
said what I said. It's not enough. It's
It's not
not
enough.
enough. It,
Woo!
listen, shout out to
Man.
Dev and everything he to do, but it's not enough. That's the theme. Hashtag it. It's not enough.
Man, y'all go to artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. Y'all also hit the Cash App, $ Artman the Great. Artman the Grape on the Cash App, man. Like, y'all gotta understand. With this guy, Brian Norman Jr., niggas talking about, oh, Dev, he wasn't ready. Dev, he was forced to take this fight. No, your man Brian Norman really the one that was forced to take this fight because they had no home, nowhere to go. They're on top rank. Top rank is fighting on Tubi. On Tubi, right? Shout out to Tubi. But he's fighting
Oh,
on Tubi, right?
okay, they can go back to
So
BOK
so
Prime.
so
Keep
so
playing.
so
Keep
so
playing.
so it's like, yeah, you guys really had nowhere to go. So it's like
Play with
y'all can
me.
play. See, I'm from the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? I know game. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. I see it.
You could have
Niggas
fooled
putting the
me. That's what you've been
they
fooling.
putting the oh yeah, I'm ready for Devin Haney. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. The boys ain't ready.
Yeah,
And
I hear you talking.
you can see it. Pop's just happy to be there. Son
Yeah,
just
that
son
sounds
just
good.
son just trying to make himself mentally prepared. You know what I'm saying? Even though he having a really tough time with all this drug testing and flying to another country, getting acclimated to the
Oh man, you having
location
such a
late.
tough time, even though he did it
Huh?
5 months ago. Boy, cut the cap out. You man, listen.
Nigga, this
This
a different
I
place. Nigga,
love the
this the
story that
desert.
you do.
This the
You do a good
desert,
job when you
man.
paint the picture.
This is the
The
desert,
elevation ain't
brother.
even that much different than Atlanta, Georgia. So what are you talking about?
So you
But
gonna
you
see
do a
some
really
peaches
good
over there in
job
Saudi?
in
You gonna see
regards
some
to
peaches?
elevation. Is not a big
You gonna see
difference.
some peaches
But
over there? You gonna see a couple
listen,
Waffle Houses?
yo,
Huh?
you
And some
are an
Piggly
artist, bro.
Wigglies? This ain't Georgia. You ain't
You
gonna
are
see no
truly
Piggly
artist.
Wiggly in Saudi, bro.
Do you know
This
that
ain't
you
the
are
same.
actually Artman for real? Because you painting the narrative picture for Norman. That's you do a good job, bro. And it's mad cap, but it just sounds real good though.
It's that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's
You
all
know,
cap, but
you
it
know,
sounds so
they're
beautiful
not
though.
promoting this fight. So you know where the journalists are going to? They're coming to my page and they're going to my stream and they're listening to the things I'm saying because they know I'm making valid points while y'all guys are just rooting in Devin Haney hate, so y'all dismissing everything.
See,
But I'm
that's a
making
stupid
valid
duper
points.
cap. That's stupid cap. You're
You
talking
know I'm
about
making
somebody
valid.
that have
Why
to lose
why
less pounds than the
why
guy that
does
you're
senior have
talking
to
for.
respond to everything that I'm
Who has
saying?
to lose more weight to make 147? Devin
Why is
Haney
he
or
responding to
Brian
everything I'm
Norman
saying?
Jr.? Answer that
Why
question, please.
why are
Since
y'all
we're going to talk about
why are people tagging me
objectivity.
every day? Well, look at senior respond to
Who
what
has
he's been
to
said
lose more weight to
every
make
day,
147? Devin
every
Haney or
day.
Brian Norman Jr.? Answer the question, Art.
What
When it comes to making 147, who has to lose more weight? Brian Norman or Devin Haney?
are you admitting that Devin Haney's a bigger fighter than Brian Norman?
Devin Haney's always been a bigger
I don't.
person.
Brim,
He's naturally a
I
bigger person.
hope
That's why it ain't gonna do him no
I
good right now
hope
because
that is not
Norman's a
going to be the
naturally
excuse.
stronger fighter.
I
So
hope
okay,
that's not going to be the excuse. I hope that's
there's
not
no
going to be
such
the
thing as
excuse.
an excuse. You talking about oh no not the excuse, bro? You don't
Please
even
don't
understand
tell
the
me.
element. He's
Please
not a
don't tell me
stronger man.
that
He's
y'all
not a
think Devin.
stronger man though. But Devin's not a stronger man.
Who gonna be
That's the
strong?
point.
Who gonna be strong? Jump roping in the parking lot
Hey,
after the
listen.
sixth round. Who
Listen,
gonna be
get in
strong
where
after
you
the
fit
sixth
in.
round?
Get in where you fit in. Get in where you fit in. You make it a joke, and the joke gonna be
Hey,
on you, dog. That's all
hey,
good.
that boy
Shout
gonna
out
be
to Devin
gas.
Haney,
He gonna be
man, because Devin
gasping
Haney's
for
a
air.
great
He gonna be
pugilist.
gasping for
Shout out
air.
to
Out
Devin
like the
Haney. He's a
fifth
great
round.
pugilist. But this dude's talking about Brian Norman's going to gas out in 6. You have no evidence of that. Get ready, son.
I
Just
don't. I
hold on to
don't.
your strap.
Go watch Jinkasaki fight, right? That man he really blew his load around what the third, fourth round for real. That's why it
Yeah,
took him
who was
so
wrong
that's
with
why
the
that's
fifth
why it
round?
took him so long to knock
The
Jinkasaki
knockout of the
out.
year candidate punch in the 5th round, but he was tired and wore out. So you
Look
don't
how
have to
long it took him to do it.
go
Look how
and
long it took him to do it.
see.
Go
Holy shit.
look how long it took him to
Listen
do it,
to this
and
guy.
go watch how you, bro.
You got it. You
You
got it.
see
You
me in the
got it, coach.
boxing gym, bro. You see
I
me in
hear
the
you,
boxing
coach
gym.
Hart. I hear you, coach Hart.
The coaches say, hold on. The coaches know when you start breathing like this, like at your mouth like that means you trying to get that extra bit of air because you starting to feel the fight. You're feeling it, and he was looking like that in the second round because
Hold up. I just want to give a shout
he
out
threw
to
a lot of
Insane
punches, a
Clown
lot of
Posse.
hard
Where he just,
punches.
I can't, yo, hold up. All right, I want to give a shout out to Insane Clown Posse because he just every day he gonna say he's this. Listen, talk about me, son, but I ain't gonna talk about you, my G. I just wanted to say this. Shout out to you, Goofy. All right, but continue. I know that's your man's and all, but I just want to give him a shout out. Give him his time. He
No,
deserves it.
shout out
He
to
has a lot to
everybody.
say.
Shop at artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.
Bring
Shout
Coach
out to
back on.
everybody.
Bring Coach back
Shout
on, man.
You said let coach back on.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
okay. I
You
said
doing
top rank lame as fuck. No TV deal. I know. I know. No TV deal, and that's who Brian Norman
They'll be back.
had an
They'll be back
automatic.
next year.
That's who
Bro, they're
Brian
back
Norman
next
had to
year.
automatically sign a deal with. That
Yeah,
shit's crazy, bro.
bro,
I
the
feel
thing is,
bad
bro,
for
Mason,
him.
look at Xander Zayas getting the unification. That's top rank. So don't talk about like they're super duper weak when they're still operating in a position of strength as they position themselves in the next year because they're gonna have a deal. It's just a inevitable. It's just not a really a good look the whole process. But when you look at some of the movements of the sport of boxing, they still making aggressive moves. I mean, Xander Zayas going for a unification bout at 154 is a
Yeah,
pretty
that's good.
strong move.
They still do because they still got money.
Exactly.
They still got money. They getting
and,
30%. If Brian Norman's
and
three
they get
million.
and you getting free boxing from them as well. So while you
Yeah,
popping, you should
you,
appreciate
you
at least you
you hear
getting
what I'm
free
saying?
boxing. So you
You hear what
see,
I'm
think
saying?
about it, bro. We
Brim,
we trash boxing fans, bro. We getting free
Brim.
boxing, and we
You
want to
hear what
talk
I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah, what we do?
They getting 30% of Brian Norman. What he about to get? So they good. They straight. They super straight. So yeah, top rank. Speaking of top rank, they matchmakers thought that Brian Norman was going to lose to Santillan. You know why? Because they seen something in the kid. They seen something in them, and I'm starting to see the same things. But Dev ain't no Santillan. He ain't no Santillan.
Yeah, Norman ain't no Ramirez.
What do you think Top Rank seen in the kid that they thought he was going to lose to such a fighter like Santillan?
Well, he was having some
He
up and down
struggles.
performances, and
Struggling.
up and down performances. We're not here. We're not here. We're not here to be cappery. But you, at the end of the day, um, if you see the journey and you've known the journey, which I don't think you do, you're coming in on the back end and then analyzing it from from after it
I
happened point of view.
studied this guy, man.
No. Be
I
quiet for 1
studied your
second.
boy.
You got to be quiet for let me get to finish this
Go
good
ahead,
enough.
look.
You coming from a point of view from after it happened, right? I seen it as it was happening and following it and giving input and listening and watching the process. He's way far along than you think he is, and that's why I love this fight and I love what's going to happen after the fight and the things you're going to have to explain to me.
Man,
'Cause
jump,
I'm just telling you.
nigga. Norman jump roping in the parking lot.
Hold on. Can we say it's good for
Hold
boxing?
on. He jump roping in the parking lot, surviving off
Well,
of
no,
saliva and thoughts
no.
while motherfucking coach is on IG live. That
Bro,
shit is crazy.
they
That
Coach,
showed
shit
he
up.
don't
crazy.
cap like that.
They
Let him
showed
do
up
it. You don't
early,
worry about he gonna cap.
bro. They got to the gym early, and instead of just sitting in the car, he got out and jump rope. They got there early, so you got times that you show up at the gym. I was on. I talked to Norman Singer today, so I'm just saying. Well, yesterday, but I'm just saying. So they got to the gym early,
Okay,
and
you got
okay.
it.
Well, I'm just saying, but no. See, that's the thing.
I'm listening. I'm listening. You right.
Okay, I'm
You
just saying
plugged
they
in
got
with him.
there.
You
Okay, so
know.
if they got there early and you got a certain time, it's just like, hey, you smoke, and if it's legal to smoke where you get to your job early. You don't just run in there. You might roll up and go and puff a little bit, and then you go in your job. What? Okay, because you're going on time. You got a
Mm-hmm.
time to be there, and it's okay. And if you get out and do some jump roping, Oh, what's wrong with that? He's just putting in a little extra work or starting your workout a little early. So I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
we
just
can
saying
we,
it's
we can
okay.
say
Look,
that. Hey, that sound all I'm saying that
but
sounds good.
okay,
That
but the
sounds
thing
good.
is
You
okay.
know,
It's
Coach, he's
okay.
it's just
gonna
been
paint it negative. He's
it's just
always
been
gonna
one
paint it
But it's
negative because
all
you
I'm
okay,
use
saying
the
is
bro.
just
bad,
been
but it's
one
all
thing
good.
after another, one thing after
But
another
I'm
with
just
this
saying. I'm
camp.
just saying. It's
No,
okay.
I know, you just gonna make
It's
everything
just
spin the
it's just
way that
been
you
one
make it
thing
think.
after
No,
another with these guys.
It's
But okay,
okay.
super
Salute,
captain.
salute to the panel. Salute to Art Man. Before I get started cooking, did y'all know that Art Man had the best apparel in the game?
King Cam has the best
straight up,
apparel in the game.
artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.
So
Along with Art Man apparel.
with this coach,
But that
this the
King
same
Cam shit,
coach.
it's been out. Hey,
shout
you
out to
can't-
coach. Shout out to coach, man. But also
Shout out to
ultimately shout
Coach
out to
Self.
artmanapparel.com.
six and 0,
Definitely.
6 knockouts.
So pretty much, I just cooked this coach the other day, right? The thing was when he came with the Cambosis beats everybody when he said that
Hold.
about
Hey,
Cambosis.
I really want us to just stick with the Haney
Okay,
Norman though. Okay.
okay, well let's just talk about the Norman. Let's talk about Brian Norman. See, y'all talk about Devin Haney can't get out the way of a left hook, right? There's
Mhm.
videos on top of videos on top of videos of Brian Norman getting whacked with left hooks, not just one, two, three in succession. Like he's getting whacked. I can like Artman can actually, if he wants to, if he could, he can play video of this. What we talking
I don't
about?
want to do that because they're gonna copyright me. Top right.
Jen Sasaki had that man hurt in the first round where he put his hands down where he got caught with guess what? Two left hands consecutively hooks.
You're
So
right.
you talk about this dude got fast hands. They're telegraphing his shots as they're
Who been
coming in. You
down
can
more in
see
their
him
career,
moving.
Brian Norman or Devin Haney?
Brian Norman.
Who been
Cap.
down on the canvas more?
Hold on. Brian Norman been down in the canvas because you're trying to talk about a
I didn't
fight
say
that
I didn't
does
say
not
he hadn't been
exist.
down.
He
I said who
was on
been
the
down
canvas,
more.
Oh
but
yeah,
he went.
yeah,
He
yeah,
Who
fought
been
the
yeah.
down
fight.
more?
You talking
We
about a
don't
fight that
count
But
don't
the
you know,
November,
exist.
but
but
it
no, no,
counted
no, no.
July.
You know, both
Fuck out
fights
of
were
here.
no
Hold
contest
on, hold
though.
on. That's a simple question. Who been
They
down on
both
the
got
canvas
dropped in the
more?
no contest fight.
Who
They
hold on.
both got dropped in a
Who
no
been hold
contest
on, hold
fight.
on. Who been
Go ahead.
down on the canvas more in their career?
Not Devin Haney, because Devin Haney hasn't been down in his career. In none of the
Nah,
fights
De-
he's
Oh,
been
nah,
you
in.
talking
Dev,
about you
Dev's
gonna
been
cap?
Hang
Dev,
up,
Come
nah,
on,
hang
come
up,
Dev,
on, come on.
no, no,
Get
no,
hang
no,
up,
captain
no, no,
out
no,
of
no.
there,
Dev's
hang
man.
been
up,
down
Get
in
this
his
man
career.
out
Nah,
of here.
Dev's
Put
hang
the
been
up,
boot
down.
on him, bro.
hang
Hold
up,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
hang up,
hold
Get
on,
hang
out of here.
up.
hold on,
Cap
hold
That
on.
it
that
out
fight was
there.
a no
Hold
contest.
on.
Sorry.
So
No,
the other
no,
one
no,
was a
no,
no
no.
contest to Brian Norman. What you talking about,
I get his
sir?
argument. No, I get his argument. Um, but here's my thing. Dev has been knocked out. We all seen it. He got dropped by Ryan Garcia, which was, the guy was on performance enhancing drugs. And Dev, he wasn't drained. I mean, he wasn't fully hydrated like he wanted to be or whatever. And whatever, that just happened. But why do people focus on that fight? Why do people expect Devin Haney to go in that fight looking exactly the same? Why do people bank on this? Why do you think Brian Norman should think like this? Do y'all think Brian Norman should think that he's gonna fight the version of Devin Haney who fought Ryan Garcia? That's what I want to know. Hold on, let me unmute you.
No, I think that's what you're worried about.
No, no,
See,
no, 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 no. Answer the question. Do you think that's something that they should think? That
they don't give a damn about that
exactly.
otherwise, other than just looking at
So
his
why? So
film to
why do
work
you?
on
So
fighting
why do
fighting
you?
Devin Haney. What do you mean? Why do me? No, 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 no. I only use it against you because all you do is use the past clips. So you
Somebody used
just getting
against me,
back.
nigga. I
You
ain't
just get
fight.
you. It's what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You cannot
I
try
ain't
to bring
fight,
up old
bro.
clips and then not handle your own old clips. Because your man come up on here talking about who been knocked down more, and we know that Devin Haney has seen the canvas more than Brian Norman. When you look at their total fights, whether it's a win, loss, or no contest, if you're gonna keep it real, keep it all the way real. That's what the problem with y'all for a lot of the whole
What you
situation.
talking about? I
Y'all
just
be
agree.
capping
I
their
just
hands
I
and
just
not
agree.
keeping it to be.
Didn't I
Yeah,
just agree?
congratulations, you did it this time.
Right,
Next
right,
time you
right,
may not.
right, 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 right. But peep this. But peep this.
And stop muting
Who,
everybody.
who,
I'm gonna
who's
go, man.
who's
Listen,
who's
everybody else
been
need to be
dropped
able to
with a
talk.
straight?
Have a good night.
Who's been
Listen,
dropped
see
with a
you
straight
next week,
right?
man. November 22nd. Get your fucking
Who?
stuff
Yeah,
up.
Please,
yeah,
please
yeah.
don't leave.
Exactly. Who's been dropped with a straight right hand by a nigga that wasn't on pants? Exactly.
They
But
dipped out.
anyways, man, shout out to my dude, Insane Man. I'm about to get up out of here too.
All right, all
Artmanapparel.com,
right.
best boxing merch in the game.